All of them. They're narcissistic abusers. They're selfish. They push people to their edge. They corner them. They isolate them. They take away everything they have, and when they dare show an ounce of fucking human emotion, this is how they respond. You're losing it. You're manipulating. You're playing the victim. Fuck you. Fuck all of these people for what they've done to me. And for them to be tweeting right now, I'm playing the victim, I am the fucking victim. You have abused me and lied. And I'm telling you guys again, there's a fraction that you guys know. You are narcissistic abusers. And you have been for 6 fucking years, Jesse Smiles. You guys made a circus of my mental abuse. And my fucking abuser was the ringleader of it.
Comedy is dead. Criticism is dead. Satire is dead. It's all gone.
Because this is a site that brags about its diversity and being brave.
Oh, I'm really trash, dude.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, wow, I just got notification. How rude. I got a notification for myself. Thank you. That is a cracking thumbnail. Don't know if you can see that. That is a brilliant thumbnail I made. Good old Tommy C. Hello, welcome to the upside down version of After Hours. Nick Diorio stole yesterday's show. Oh, you did a show before, and now I'm doing the upside down version. How's everyone going today? Make sure my audio is right, because it's been playing up all week. Oh, look at them. Look at them levels. Love them. No Bill Baines, because he's a bitch, as always. And yes, Froky, it is journo hours. It's the serious hours. None of this ragtag amateur shit. Proper journo hours. Hello, Lumi. How's it doing? How's it doing? I just called you how's it. That's sad. Wait for the notification to send out, because speaking to 5 people about major topics. Is anyone getting notifications? Because, like, it looks like it's not sending to anyone, which is rude. Very, very, very rude. And I love how the first donation on here is like the person we're gonna have to talk about for like 15 minutes. That's fun. Where is everybody? See, this is what sucks about having no Twitter. You can't tweet. Got a notification a minute ago. Yep, that's YouTube for you. They'll send a notification out like next year, as per the usual. Thank God it's like less than 2,000 people, because that stream the other night was fucking... Well, the other day actually for me. That was ridiculous. I was not having fun there. So much pressure. So much pressure on my little soul. Oh my God. Right. Hang on. How do I find a... Let's try and send this. Oh, dear. I think I've hit, like, the worst time to stream. It's, like, not late enough, but it's not, it's, like, too early. It's, like, ridiculous. What am I looking for? I'm just gonna spam my link everywhere. Where's the tipster one there? Self-promo. There we go. This is a great stream, everyone. Oh, it's Pie Man. Pie Man, it's like 10 o'clock for you. Go to sleep. You're a child. You have bedtime. This is like not on. What are you doing? Monster time. Although I'm having a monster at like 9 o'clock. It's gonna end well for me. What? We do need Bill Baines. Where is Bill Baines? He's like, when are you streaming? At 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, buddy. Laptop undercovers. We know what that means. Time is it in the USA? As you can see by the epic graph. Oh, look at that. You can actually see the chat as well. The chat's slowly creeping up. What time is it in the USA? It's like, what? 9 o'clock Eastern and then 6 o'clock in the morning over on the West Coast? Time in PST. There we go. Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning. These are the early morning streams that Augie was complaining about, and he's not here. What a fucking moron. Hey, where's all your early morning streams? Here's one, bitch. Come on. Come and join. Anyways, if you're keen-eyed, you can see that the description of the stream already has like the run sheet because I can't be bothered editing it later on, and there's like expected times we're going to talk to. Or talk about what the topics, I guess. Because I totally did a full research plan for this stream, yeah. We're just going to solo it. Oh, nice. I'm getting notifications now from Origin. Fuck off. No, it doesn't mean open Origin. Origin. What a shit app. Alright, what time is it? Okay. Still got a few minutes of just shit talking left before I get into shit. Neon is 9 a.m. So you're somewhere on that EST time, I guess. No, I'm not back on Twitter. I will not be back on Twitter because Twitter won't let me be back on Twitter. They've rejected me 3 times now, and it's rude. The funny thing is, when they like suspend your account, you can still get access to Twitter. So like, my account still technically exists, and I can sort of see what I was tweeting. Wait, what? Low? Bruh. God. God damn, tweets before... Tweets before BWC was fucking suspended, dude. R slur. Verb. Delay or hold back in terms of progress or development. Noun. Offensive. A person who's like Boblax. Oh, dude, that tweet would have been a banger if they hadn't suspended me for the fucking other one. Okay, maybe I did deserve the ban because I've used like, I guess I used the R word in like three tweets in a day. That's too many. Too many R words. Yeah, I can't even see. Good night. 8 likes. Sad. No one cares. What's happening on old BD? Oh, this is a tweet. This is the one. This is what like got me fucking suspended. Not this tweet, but like Boblax's tweet about it. That was when Fitz was in a bloody was playing Minecraft and he did something wrong. It says, "Oh, I'm retarded," and then half of Twitter was like trying to cancel him for that. So that's great. Bruh. There's just like sad. Very sad. Wait, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Tweets preceding unfortunate events. Oh, yeah, this is when we went to fucking when we went to John Swan's house. And he was being a bitch, so we just went to his afterwards. Lol. Wait. Oh, Def Noodles in his response to fucking... Bruh, look at all of these. Look at all of these old tweets. It's so nostalgic. Hello, Ms. Danny. Perthian. Yeah. I wouldn't call myself a Perthian, but like, you know. I do reside in the city of Perth. Bruh, this is just so nostalgic. This is when we were fucking bullying what's his face. Where is it? Hang on, where'd it go? Yeah, this is when we were bullying Heat Boss because he's like an absolute loser. Oh dear. That's strange. Oh my god, who remembers Twizzfizz? Is she still alive? Oh my god, Twizzfizz is still alive. Holy shit. Yes, Neon, Perth has pretty much banned gel blasters. And like, to be fair, they do look like guns, and the average Australian isn't too bright, so like they would be like, oh my god, it's a gun. But like, because not many people have guns over here, like if you pull one of them out, it pretty much looks like a gun, and then you think it's a gun. Whereas if in America, it's like everyone's got a gun, so everyone knows what a fucking real gun looks like. But like if you pull that out and there's like a tactical response group outside your door and you whack that out, you're fucking dead. So I understand it, but like at the same time, it's pretty soft. Just put like the orange. Literally, all you have to do is put the orange cap at the end of the gun, and it's immediately not a firearm. But then again, criminals could do that to real guns, and then it would just be a whole shit show. But anyways. That's BWC's based commentary on Australian politics for the evening, even though there's going to be a bit more later on, but yeah. Right, we're at a round time, so we're going to get straight into the news. Before that, Pie Man, shut the fuck up. You literally live in South Australia, and South Australia is like the worst state in Australia. Like, Tasmania is second closest worst state, but like, South Australia sucks, so don't even talk. Yeah, like it's amazing you have a city there. Like, who goes there? It's like desert, nothing, desert. That's about it. So pointless. Anyways, first topic of the day, more like just slight discussion, is the ongoing cancellation of a certain form of I don't even know, certain person who was I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. Yeah. W has more desert. Shut up, Pieman. Anyway, moving on. Creepshow ART. Yeah. So she's been cancelled. That's friend number 2, associate number 3. That's been cancelled. 4 if you count Lionhead because he's fucking horny. Fuck. 4 of my associates or friends have been cancelled by Twitter. Oh god. So basically, anyone who is my friend, they're sus. So Bill Baines, super sus. Everyone on Insider, super sus. The commentary community, super sus. All my associates are sus. So that's basically what I'm saying. Nah. Yeah. I haven't like this. This is literally James Charles level cancellation. Like, holy fuck. Like, if you go to the let me fucking what's his face is live, wasn't it commentary stats? He's doing like he's doing a live stream right now. Well, no, Lionhead didn't cancel himself. He came to Twitter to tell people to stop talking, but then he kind of made an inflammatory statement, and then that kind of just fucked him up. So, yeah, he did get cancelled. So yeah, this is happening. This is kind of tragic. Like, holy shit, look at them numbers. The art community is they're fucking savage, bro. But like regarding the actual accusations, like I don't necessarily have an opinion yet because, again, it's still too early. It's like what week 1. Some of these things take months to come out. Like what's it called? James Charles took a few weeks to come back, and then went, oh, actually, was it? No, James Charles was like a week, but like he had the receipts on hand. I don't think Shannon's probably gonna. I can't make any prediction. The last communication I had with her was kind of about like the early stage, like when the first like thread came out, and it was all like, oh, this is this, and it was like from like at the time the account was like super fucking sketch, like what created in February this year, and like had only one prior tweet beforehand, and then it just starts posting about all of this lolcow shit. And I won't make I'm gonna wait for Muta to make a video on the lolcow shit talking and whatnot, because he'll probably have a much better insight into like whether or not it's plausible that Shannon could have been like impersonated, but I doubt it at this case. It's a pretty weird thing to do, not gonna lie. Like impersonating yourself and then chatting shit about others, like, bro. Why is everyone's just so crazy on the internet? You just never know someone. But like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of butt likes in this, isn't there? Because I like butts. Just kidding. No, actually no, keep that one in there. Let the record be known I like butts. But yeah, it's a hard one. Emily's video, heard it was quite heartfelt. Quite a lot of illegal accusations in there about like stuff that's very bad. Did get the Bill Baines rundown. A lot of it's just like testimony and stuff. So it's kind of like we won't know the full story until we get the good old response that we might never get, because by the looks of by the tone of the last message I got, it's like, I'm not coming back. So I don't know. Do we hold her accountable for that? How can you hold someone accountable if they're away from the internet? I think the massive sub loss and just like the completely damaged reputation. This reputation is beyond repair. Like the off chance that she's innocent, there'd be fucking lawsuit galore. Like, holy shit. Yeah, this is like weird. That's my opinion on this whole situation. This is so fucking weird, dude. Like, ugh. It's not even a nice drama. It's horrible and fucking convoluted. And it's just like, this lots of things happen, and there's like this link and that link and this link, and everyone's making videos, and I'm like, fuck. But all the videos about it are getting mad views, man. Like this topic for some reason has just got so many views. For somebody with what? Oh god, are people talking about vaccines? Oh dear. What's wrong? Why are we talking about vaccines? Stop talking about not taking vaccines. The vaccine passport is a brilliant idea. Stops all the fucking morons traveling around and getting fucking violently ill and causing pressure on our health system. That literally, okay, diverging from the Creepshow ART stuff, just about the vaccine passports in WA should be mandatory, because if some dumbass leaves, comes back, gets sick, and they have to like, our hospital system is so shit right now. There's literally people dying because the hospitals are over capacity. So like, that's my take on vaccines and vaccine passports in WA. Yeah, that's my commentary on that. I haven't watched any videos regarding the Creepshow ART stuff. I've been looking at it from a distance. I'm like, yep. Okay, this is happening now. And like, there's just so much stuff. Like, there's so many angry people. Like, you've got people like sharing their heart out, saying like, this happened to me, like for 2 hours, and you got motherfuckers on Twitter going like, you need to call her out for this. You are calling around for this. And if somebody like slightly questions, well, this may not be like a smoking gun argument, they fucking go for their head. Oh, you're a rape apologist. I was like, shut the fuck up. Just let people share their story. And then once the smoke settles, and if Shannon comes back, let's see what she has to say. When she's had time to like reflect. If she can't defend herself, she probably won't return. If she can defend herself, she has to bring a fucking mountain of evidence. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, what, 10 years worth of evidence proving that she isn't what's been accused of? Like, holy shit. But I found this funny. I saw this before. Hopeless Peaches. I don't understand it. It was like some stupid nuanced art community drama that was like raging on between this person. Their channel was like fucking dead, dude. Like they were getting like what, like less than 20k views a video, and they didn't post for like 2 months or something. And like one video 300k views, and they've gone from like what 85k to 95k, just like that. So it's like really perplexing, not gonna lie. I don't know. I guess that's my 10 cents. I can have my own input. I won't be making a video on this because there's like literally no point. If I made a video on this, I would not be adding anything to the conversation. And to be fair, I can't be arsed. It's too much work. Like, holy shit. You've got to go through all the locale stuff. You got to fucking analyze the Emily video, take apart things, and then go and cross-reference that with other things. And you got to watch everyone else's who's like been actually personally affected by it. And it's like, just let the people who are actually doing it now do it. Let Muta do his locale thing, and then maybe I'll come to a conclusion. But like, breaking news, last thing I heard, I said, because remember how she said she was going through, like, gonna like file a restraining order? I'm like, well, go and do that. And then it should be over with. It's like, yep, okay. Good knowing you. And I'm like, okay, that's fun. Wouldn't talk. Wouldn't observe. That's fucking good English. Good English BWC. You can tell it's brain dead hours. Although there is one thing I can hold her accountable for, and it's like something that's kind of like personal. But like, if my addition onto the, like, my input onto the situation is that like her not being upfront and not like being clear about whether or not she's lying, or just being like, yes, I lied, and then left instead of leaving it. Like, it's hurts. Like, some of my friends are fucking hurt from that. And it's like, fucked. And I'm like, there's like people who fucking care about you, and you supposedly cared about them, and then you just fucking upped and left. And I'm kind of like talking to these people, and they're fucking hurt, dude. No, that's not good. It's like one of my friends is like fucking losing their mind because like all this shit in their life, and it's like, it's not on. Like, as public figures and as like creators, we're like fucking, sometimes we're idols to people. Like, as weird as it is, like if you got a verified checkmark next to you and 300k subs, some people look up to you. And like when you kind of like ruin that image, like it makes some people just super upset. And like some of our friends are upset, and it's just like sad. So yeah, that's my input on the situation. That's what I think she should be sorry for. To me personally, is just hurting the people around her and stuff. So big sad moments. Now I'm trying to do something. What am I doing? Invites. Let me make an invite for the server. Where is it? God, I forgot to use Discord. I'm so dumb. Copy. Right. I'm gonna pin this. It's my Dick Sword server. That's where we come and share our Dick Swords. I'm going to pin this. Des, we're going to talk about that literally next. That is going to be the next topic of the stream. Oh, we're buffering. I don't like buffers. How do I pin that? Can I pin that? There you go. There's a dick sword. Indeed, Miguel. Dude, it's fucking like honestly, it's weird. As a friend's perspective. Like she did like there was no sign at all. Like most of the shit that happened to her, I was like, oh yeah, probably. Like I just assumed that it was all plausible because America's a fucking weird country, dude. Like the stuff that happens over there, the things families do over there, like damn, dude. But hey, literally never trust anyone. Hashtag trust no one. That is my new motto going forward. So basically, everyone that's associated with me, because let's count it off. Pescator, like he self-imploded. John Swan, he self-imploded. Lionad, he fucking self-imploded, dumbass. And who else? Shannon, self-imploded. There we go. That's 4. Add 4 people to the BWC associate list that have self-imploded in the past year. So, yeah. Put your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who's gonna be who's gonna be the next person to self-implode on the BWC friend list? See, the only thing here is that Bill won't self-implode because he's too dumb to. Like, Bill Baines is the most dumb like he doesn't have an online platform. So he can't like self-implode because he has nothing to lose. So basically, I'm stuck with Bill Baines and that's all. I'm definitely not going to self-implode. The only reason I'm not going to self-implode is because I actually have a career path. And I actually have an ulterior motive. I have an ulterior direction I'm going for. I don't think YouTube will be my job per se in the future. But it's going to be the platform to get me a job. Because I want to do fucking like documentaries and shit. And like, if I goes to BBC, hey, I've done journo school, and I have this YouTube channel with super many subscribers. So yeah, that's that. Anyways, what's the time? Time is 9:30. Oh, look at that perfect segue into our next subject. Let's go to Twitter for a second. Hang on, I'll just pull it up. So yesterday there was a live stream. It's a very interesting live stream. I joined when it started. I was there from the start, I'm pretty sure. It's about Gabbie Hanna. Hanna. Very, very interesting figure on the internet. Made an hour-long video on her the other 2 weeks ago. Pretty good video. If you wanna watch it, go check it out on the main channel. But yeah. So yesterday there was a stream on Nicholas Diorio's main channel, and it was basically covering the Trisha Paytas thing that's going on right now. Now, Trisha Paytas, you know, they're quite an interesting character, and they've kind of been having a pretty bad time on the internet lately. Like they've left the Frenemies podcast with Ethan Klein and like started posting videos about it, and it's just not been good. So of course Gabbie Hanna sees this as an opportunity to, you know, go ahead and start piping up about that. And she released the video and basically showed receipts of like how Trish from like she released a video of when she was talking to Trisha on the podcast that happened like earlier this year, where she was just like ranting to Trisha about all the things that she feels wronged by in like their relationship. And like she shows receipts of like how they were friends, I guess. And I mean, maybe they weren't friends as in like regular friend sense, but they were definitely friendly, and you could see they were like, you know, actual, like they were friends. It's like a friendship like you'd have with other YouTubers like who do your same thing. So it's kind of like that. It was an online friendship. So basically it comes back to that whole issue back in times I think November of 2019, where Trisha released the video basically saying that they're scared of Gabbie Hanna, and that Gabbie Hanna's crazy because she would leave them alone. And it's like, oh wow. And that was like a massive drama back then, and people were like, oh my god, Gabbie Hanna is so problematic. But like that incident, the Gabbie Hanna detractors are the next. Gabbie, see, no, Faroki, that's kind of like, no, because like Anision's properly like, Anision's a fucking scum. Like he's like borderline. Like should be, like borderline should be the platform. I'm not gonna say he should be because that would be fucking terrible precedent for the platform, because like, yeah, that situation is fucked. But anyways, so the Trisha drama with Gabbie was so pointless. Like when I did my video and I did all the research, I'm like looking at this and I'm like, this is so pointless. I mean, I understand why Trisha was upset that Gabbie would go to their at the time boyfriend Jason Nash and said, what if I'm the monster? Sorry. But yeah, I can you can't not understand why Trisha would be upset and annoyed if you gone to somebody after hearing it from someone else. So basically, you're passing on gossip. Be like, hey, maybe check if Trisha had, like, ask Trisha if they have herpes or whatnot. And it's like, yeah, I can understand why Trisha's upset. So what what wasn't explained in the stream yesterday is that that situation was so fucked because there was another person, you know, Gabby DiMartino, the girl who sold her childhood nudes on fucking OnlyFans and got banned for it. Yeah, it's like she was in the whole middle of this, and she was like, her and Trisha at like Ariana, like no, they went. Sorry, let's get the facts right. They were like recording a video together, and like during that time, apparently people have been talking shit about other people, and one of the people was Gabbie Hanna. I don't know why I'm re-explaining this, because if you watch my video, you'll understand. I get the facts right because I went through everything like 3 times to make sure it's right. End of the day, Gabbie Hanna is right to say that Trisha Paytas has been absolutely chatting shit for the past 2 years. The stream, however, started the hashtag apologize to Gabbie Hanna. It was kind of more like a dig at like how the T channels covered the situation, because when we were live, one of the T channels, I think it was Viewer's Voice, like made a video that was like designed to make you think that Gabbie Hanna's like just think like obsessed with Trisha. And then when we were like looking at it, fuck off, Death Noodles. Trending after group of creators encourage their followers to hashtag support Gabby's video exposing just friendship with Trisha. Yes, because it was kind of like, yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't condone the hashtag. I think it's dumb, but like, ugh, it's so dumb. And the one thing that wasn't like really discussed is like why, I guess. Yeah. To Ang. Who is Ang? The fuck is Ang? Ang. Ang, the last airbender. But anyways, I was in the stream. This was trending. And like I tried hard to like explain like why people don't like Gabbie Hanna. But at the same time, you have fucking Keemstar, and it's like, Gabbie Hanna's innocent. Everybody's like 85% of everything that she's done is bad. Like, I mean, is all like made up and shit. He's like going on a fucking rant about that. Yeah. But like I understand, like the hashtag was just to take the piss out of like T channels and stuff, and like what it showed is how easily you can weaponize Twitter to start a trend. All you have to do to get a trend happening is get 2,000 people in a live stream and just start treating the same hashtag. Get a bunch of verified accounts together, start tweeting a hashtag, and you got it. But like, I need to make this very, 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 very clear. Yeah, this is not this is not a redemption arc for Gabbie Hanna in any way. Because first of all, let me turn my mic down because it's clipping. First of all, she needs to like properly revisit the Kenza Cosmetics scandal because she handled that supremely poorly and like fucking walked back on herself in the fucking interview with iNapper. Yeah, most of the tweet, like, it's funny because like the hashtag was like at first just people taking the piss, and then like all of the, I guess, anti-Gabbie Hannas came out and fucking started using it. Like, it's when people, like, it's the hijacking of the, it's like the hijacking of the hashtag thing. But it's funny how like Twitter didn't do anything about it. They didn't, they're like oh, people are tweeting this because of this, but no, there was no Twitter moment for it. Oh, the Euros are on right now. How good. Should we pirate it? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so like there's a lot, like the Trisha thing is like one of the biggest things, but it's also like one of the most smallest things. Nobody cares about the Trisha feud, but the Trisha feud is what started it all off. Like, you can say the Kenza Cosmetics, like that was her first big proper, she actually fucked up controversy. The Rice Gun thing, Rice Gun was completely at fault for because he's just a fucking man-child having a fucking hissy fit because he looked like a bitch. But the Trisha thing came along, and then basically from that, people... See, I made the observation that I think that Jessie Smiles doing her little tweet delete and also commenting under a drama channel's like tweet, like a subtweet about Gabbie, I feel like that kind of got the followers looking and being like, oh, I think I remember this thing that was said like years ago and it's been like perpetuated throughout. So the fan that tweeted it out tweeted what they tweeted. Gabbie was like, oh my god, I'm getting hate. So they go in, it's like, why do you think this of me? And fucking start spamming this fucking fan. Imagine, like, dude, it's literally the same as when fucking Nerd City did it to Boblax's fans. This is literally the same thing. But this time, this was worse because then fucking Gabbie sending them, like, massive amounts of, like, private, like, DM, like, private messages with Jessie. It's, like, fucked up. So, like, I feel like Jessie was right in making a video, but at the same time, I don't think her video was, like, the best, if you will. But because it had that one line in it, it became a sucker punch. Because because the pair of them, like on a friendship level, they were toxic to each other. Like fucking, like over the years, they were just as bad as each other. Like they both, like one person would do something and then the other would be like subtweeting them, and then the other person would say something in the video and like shade them, and then they would subtweet them again. It's like it was a toxic fucking friendship that happened over 3 years, and it was just kind of petty as fuck. But then, like, I personally feel like the fact that she was messaging fans, I think that justified the video in itself. I don't think it's like, oh, seeing what Trisha's experience is fucking fraud. It's like fake. It's fraudulent. I don't agree with that situation with Gabbie Hanna. Gabbie Hanna's just being her annoying self that she's proven to be. She's been like, she's engaging in all of this gossip, and Trisha's just like react quite poorly to it. It's like, oh, stop annoying me, so I'll make a video to make you stop. And it's like a whole load of shit. Involved in other creators, I'll get rid of Martina. All we learned from that is that all these fucking large creators are like snakes behind each other's backs. Like all they do is gossip about each other. It's fucking scum. So anyways, Jessie Smiles' video. that was a sucker punch because she had like basically pointed out, like, you know, Gabbie literally, you know, hung out with a rapist that Gabbie knew about because Gabbie had listened to Jesse. They had become friends because of finding out about that. And then when they had their breakup, she's gone away. And in the video, I say, "Oh, I probably not the best language or timing of saying it's business." But what was trying to be explained there is that unless this is basically just on what we know from like all of that's out there, because quite frankly, we don't know why they split up as a friendship. It's never been explained. Everyone's like, "Why are you like literally?" Even like it's like I can't remember what year it was. Fuck, I think it was like early 2019. There was a Q&A, and there's like supposedly Gabbie and Jesse were gonna like, get together and like make a video of each other. They like explain why they stopped becoming like why they stopped being friends and like what happened between them. But that's like never really been explained, and I don't. It doesn't have anything to do with the stuff involving Curtis Lepore because that happened after the fact. They didn't stop becoming friends because of that. That happened after the fact. So basically, when that comment dropped, like what Gabbie says, fucking shit, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. But because of the perspective I had looking at it from like, well, they stopped being friends. We don't know why they stopped being friends. So it's kind of like something you can't make a conclusion of that because that's just be proper speculation. So I'm like, well, let's have a look at this. This is a video basically about LA creators because it's coming on from the whole Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, right into David Dobrik, and then coming into Gabbie Hanna, who's an LA creator. Basically, my outlook was Gabbie Hanna said this and did this because she was selfish, because she was trying to network with all these large diviners, because Curtis Lepore, because he didn't go to jail, because he got off with a literal slap on the wrist because he took a plea deal, he was able to grow his platform. He was able to mingle with these people, and like all of these people are literally rape apologists. If you're gonna throw that word around, you're gonna have to call people like Alex James, who's the guy that I kind of like gave a little mention in the video because like I feel like if you're gonna call out Gabbie for hanging out with this dude, you got to call out Alex James as well. And he completely butchered his video on the situation. Like he completely got dates wrong. And it's like, how are you gonna take that guy's word? And he's like, oh, I worked with this guy in 2016 because it's like, fuck, Jesus Christ, that guy needs to be scrutinized a bit more. What else you got? I think what's her name? Amanda Cherney, Logan Paul, Jake, like all like the Paul brothers. They're in it. They're apologists as well. Who else is there? Are people really getting the notification now? Thank you, Flix, for informing me. 40-minute delay. Why does YouTube do that? Why does YouTube hate me? I don't know. Basically, what I'm getting at is there's a lot of fucking Viners that were involved. A lot of Viners that hung around this dude. And I'm just like, well, she's done it for business reasons. She's trying to grow her platform by collaborating with all of these massive Viners. And unfortunately, this douchebag of a fucking man is there. So that was my analysis of it. And people are like, oh, you're not empathetic. But I'm like, you kind of gotta, I can't really moral grandstand. Yeah, Lele Pons did it as well. Lele Pons was there. She's an R-word apologist too. All of these people, R-word apologists. What do you mean, no data? And now, excellent, sorry. If the stream cuts out, it's because the internet's being weird. Bloody hoof. Yeah, it's just like all these people. They're all selfish. Kind of works with the LA creator kind of angle. And it's like these people are just literal narcissists. Not to be medically diagnosing them, but they're narcissistic. They only care about themselves. They're out for the money. Like that was my take. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I had to take. She was selfish. And honestly, I think that sounds worse than what was happening. But the issue I had was that like I don't feel like she didn't collaborate with him. She just hung around him, and like there's just like there's nuances to these situations, and like what she said was fucking stupid though. She definitely needs to apologize for that. She needs to apologize for, you know what she needs to, you know what, Gabbie Hanna would be out of shit if she just apologized for literally being selfish. Every little just admit that yes, I am a selfish scumbag and I only do things that look out for myself. I don't really care about others because I've hurt so many people along the way. And voila, people might not accept your apology, but at least you've acknowledged that you're a scumbag. And you need to address that. That's literally like the stupid redemption arc 13-part series that she's talking about.
Money.
Oh,
trust no one.
Who donated? That was fucking hilarious. Thank you. I forgot. Lou with the 10. Trust no one. Really? Did you do that for? Wait, what did you do that for? Did you do that through What was that through? Was that through Super Chat? Lumi, you've confused me. Did you pay through Super Chat or did you do that through Streamlabs? Also, by the way, can anyone... Does this channel have... Does the stream have Super Chats by any chance? Because because the channel's monetized. So... Oh, fuck. Sorry. I just inserted an ad on you guys. Wait, what? There's no... Why is there no Super Chats? Excuse me? When do Super Chats become a thing? This is rude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, slight intermission. Where is... Wait, there's Super Chats? Okay. So Lumi sent that through the good old Streamlabs. Thank you, Lumi, for the 10. And for the Bill Baines money. You know, I DM'd him one day. I'm like, just send me a file of you saying money. And he's like, oh boy, I'm Bill Baines. I don't have cognitive thought. And then he sent me it, and let's use it. Hello, Miss Danny, with the 2.99. Why is Streamlabs not doing a notification? Bruv. Hang on. Thank you for the 3 Aussie dollars. Right. Since we are throwing money around, let me see why this did not. Why didn't this work? That's rude. Why is my channel not linked with Super Chats? Oh no, there you go. It's just really delayed for some reason. Holy shit. There you go. It's Danny with the 2.99. Get membership. If you want membership, just get membership on the main channel. Word. Get membership on the main channel. Oh, dude. See, when I get membership on this channel, I might close membership on the main channel. Because, like, membership on the main channel is kind of, like, pointless at this point. Because, like, monthly videos can't really offer much reward. Whereas if I'm streaming, you guys get the nice little tick next to your name and stuff like that. So, yeah. But how long left do we have of... Fuck, I've given myself little time. Actually, no, I haven't, because I stalled, didn't I? We got about 10 to 20 minutes left of this topic. Anyways, enough rambling and raving about that. It's basically, the Jesse Smile shit is like a whole level of stuff that needs to be explained, and like there needs to be a conclusion there, because it's just been going on and on and on. And like, I can understand like why people are like skeptical of the phone call stuff, because it's kind of like you were holding on to that for like a year. And it's just like, if you're gonna come out and expose Gabbie Hanna, just do it all at once. Stop giving breadcrumbs, because you're just just prolonging it on and on and on. It's just like, ugh. But I do know it's in response to the BuzzFeed article. But at the same time, the BuzzFeed article, I'm pretty sure they did that interview like a month before. I'm pretty sure they did that interview when she started getting all of her drama, and it was just like, bruh, you're cringe. So yeah, if you're here for the Rachel Oates stuff, congrats. You've come to the part of what Gabbie Hanna needs to apologize for part free, I guess. Okay. So this is the Rachel Oates interview that I did. Yeah, there we go. This anti-fish with the actual comment that kind of like kind of explains the situation. So basically, the Rachel Oates issue, if you don't know about it, what happened was that like in October of last year, I think it was before that though, because Gabbie Hanna sent Rachel her poetry book, her new one, the what's it called? The Daisy one. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the book's called. What's it? It's like Dandelion or something. Dandelion. Yeah, it's called Dandelion. I mean, it's 5-star, 8 reviews on Booktopia. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually got it's got decent rating reviews, but that could just be Gabbie Hanna fans just smashing it. See, by the way, the thing is, Gabbie Hanna, it's not the end because it hasn't stopped. It's just it's like a loop. Gabbie Hanna's drama is never-ending loop of the exact same things coming up over and over and over again. There is no new drama per se because she keeps bringing it up over and over again. And what happened with Rachel Oates is kind of what she has done before, but this was on a much larger scale because she wanted everyone to look at her because she was on this warpath of telling her story as she literally said she was doing. I don't see how nobody saw that. It was literally oh yeah, Deaf Noodles, that's why. Because Deaf Noodles had a tweet thread about a live stream she did during the attacks on people. And she said, "I'm doing this for attention so I can share my story." In a live stream. That was before the Patreon post. So I'm quite surprised nobody saw that. All the T channels, I don't know why the T channels didn't see that. It's bruh. It's like smoking gun, as they like to say. That was a smoking gun. She was literally doing it for attention. And Jowl gave it her, unfortunately. But at the same time, it's good that, as much as Angelica Oles is a bit of a numpty sometimes, it's good that she it came to the defense of Rachel because, Rachel doesn't have a Twitter platform to defend herself. So it's kind of scummy. And then fucking Instagram getting it was a load of shit, and it was very bad. Gabbie really needs to apologize because she was not in the right at all, and I don't see how anyone could say she was in the right because I don't see how what she did was comparable to the critique that Rachel gave, and it's just fucked. And then what happened after that? All the people covering the situation got all the fucking facts wrong. Come on, guys. Misrepresenting Rachel's critique, oh, this is basically as comparable to James Marriott's videos on her, where James Marriott's critique of Gabbie Hanna's poetry, bleh, bleh, bleh. And then Rachel's critique is very well enunciated and talking about this poetic technique that I don't understand. And that's how I went to a channel, I went halfway through the video, I'm I have no idea what she's talking about, so it's obviously critique. And she was talking about poetic devices and comparing it to other poetry. I'm this is critique. And it's 30 minutes long. I'm yeah. I don't think this is a hate video. I don't think she's bashing Gabbie Hanna. I think she's actually looking at poetry and talking about poetry. So I think everyone who says, "Oh, Rachel Oates was just a bully," and "Oh, she made fun of Gabbie Hanna by making her the fucking my dog is a better poet than Gabbie Hanna." That's a title that's meant to get views, and that's about it. It's clickbait. It's YouTube, bro. I thought we were past clickbait. I thought we were past complaining about clickbait was so 2016, 2017. We're onto real issues now. Come on, give the times. But even then, people misrepresented the Kyra, her dog poetry book. They were saying, "Oh, she's just trying to profit." She didn't profit off that video. All the proceeds that were made by that book went to the dog shelter. So get your fucking facts right. If you're gonna present a story, and you're gonna represent people. Don't misrepresent like one side just because you're too lazy to have a fucking look on the channel. Don't misrepresent somebody because you're too fucking lazy to reach out and say, hey, what's your side of the story? Like, all of these large YouTubers with large platforms could literally just go to somebody's DMs and be like, hey, what's your side of the story? Because I did that to fucking Rachel and she replied. And I'm like, it's that easy. Yes. And if people either went to the full interview, or they watched the video. Actually, no, I didn't put it. If you go to the full interview, she basically explains, or does she? I can't remember if I put it in there. Maybe I cut it because it was like, it like went back and it was like just irrelevant. I don't know. But yes, the money made from the My Dog Makes Poetry, like that stuff. The money made from that book, was it Dogolescence? That went to the, I forgot the name of the shelter, but it's the shelter that Kyra the dog was from. And like, yes, BWC slides into DMs on a daily. Dude, I slid into so many DMs for the Gabbie Hanna video, and Rachel's the only one who responded. So, of course she's going to get a 10-minute slot of being able to tell her story, because she's the one who wants to speak. It's simple. And like, I got a comment on there's a comment on this thing that really pissed me off. And it's like, oh, I don't like this interview technique where he's just not actually questioning her. That's not how you do a fucking documentary interview. You don't fucking interject. It's not a journalistic, like, it's not like a hard journalism style of interview. It's a fucking like documentary. The whole point is get them to tell the story so then you can turn it into a story yourself and it makes the video flow. Like, come on. Think of that shit. Like, if I did an interview with Gabbie Hanna, it could be completely different because I have to turn that into a hard journalism because we're going to have to try and get the answers. If she says something bullshit, I'm going to be like, answer the fucking question. I'm not going to say fucking because it'd be a professional interview, but like, no, here's what I said, answer this. And she's like, no, just answer the question. It's like, did you endorse a dodgy company? Oh, well, did you endorse a dodgy company? Oh, well, I thought did you endorse a dodgy company? It's an easy question. Yes, you did. That's what I'd use for that. But this is like somebody telling their story because they haven't told it before. And I'm like, that's how you do these interviews. Like, I literally get taught how to interview people as a part of my schooling. So, suck a fat one if you have if you're like, just, it's just so annoying. Like, most of this is dead air because I literally gave her one. All I had to do was give her a prompt and she started talking for like 20 minutes. Like, not even talk for like 30 minutes. I was like, okay, so what's your story? The interview itself was like 50 minutes long, but like we had interjections where Kyra would just start like needing attention, and then there was like some other bits. So it was just like general discussion. So that's literally why it's only 35 minutes. But yeah, that's how this went. This how this went around. And look at that. Fucking Epidemic. Did you know? I reached out to Epidemic, like, hey, can I get a license for my second channel, for like on the same account? And like, no, you have to buy another license. $200 for another channel. Like, suck one. I'm not paying another license just to get the second channel using Epidemic sound music. I'm like, fuck you. So yeah, this is all Motion Array sound because Motion Array doesn't care. They're like, yeah, whatever. They like reach out to you, be like, hey, do you have a license for this? Be like, yeah, mate. It's literally like, oi, what's all this then? Do you have a license for that music? Oh, yes, I do. Well, there's nothing I can do then. And then they toddle off back to their copyright hell. But yeah, so basically, Rachel Oates did nothing wrong. The only thing she probably did wrong was drunk tweet. And even then, it was like situationally not, like, it wasn't in her control because she was drunk and she was dealing with issues at home. And like, if you were a rational, normal thinking human being, when you hear that side of the story, you're like, oh, okay, maybe she wasn't in the best place to deal with this situation where there's a bunch of people having a go at her for something. And it's like, come on, adults, grow up. Time to grow up, adults. Act like adults. And yeah. So there's one part in this that was like the 6 months before. So this is like when she made the video about the book she was sent. So this guy called Jimmy Snow, who I'd never heard of before. I was sitting there like in the interview, I'm like, I have no idea what she's talking about, but yeah, go on. And she's talking about telling about this. Apparently, it's like one of her. She's like, he was like a close friend, but apparently, he was also a mutual friend with Gabbie Hanna, and he like went to the DMs like, oh, well, Gabbie heard that you're making a video. He's like, oh, maybe. Actually, he's literally put it in there. Let's bring the video up. So basically, he made a 57.5 minute long video. Like, holy shit, where's his instant message? Let's just get to his message first. And like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, oh, Gabbie might be hurt by this, but Gabbie sent the video, and it's just like, what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? Okay, that's fun. Sorry, I got some phlegm building up on my chest because I was sick for a week. Get rid of that. So look, hi. So if I have no expectations, blah, blah, blah. I don't think Gabbie literally doesn't watch videos. She even says, like, she contradicts herself. Like, I don't watch She said in the stream the other day, like, I don't watch Yes, you fucking do. You literally said you did in, like, the other stream. Like, the fucking podcast. So, like, it's dumb. Perch definitely hits her feelings. I'm not saying don't make the videos, but I thought we would know the human other side is definitely specifically negative positive. She hasn't asked me to say this to you, by the way. She told me another one is coming, and it was obvious to me that she's best up in anticipation. Like, I don't know. And then apparently Rachel like posted some tweets that were like not like naming him. It was just like, oh, this situation's weird. I feel weird. Should I feel weird, guys? And then this guy comes over, like, oh, you're talking about me, blah, blah. It's like, literally, in her words, it was a whole thing. It literally was. So, I don't know. Maybe she was kind of upset that like Jimmy blocked her and stuff. Watch the interview. I'm not going to watch it here because it'll take too much time. But like, yeah. But this guy, Jimmy Snow, responds. He had like 400k when he made this video. He made a 57-minute, 40-second long video. As you can see, the likes and dislikes are disabled, and the comments are turned off. This was not the case about 12 hours ago. When I woke up this morning, he had done this, and I think I think when you disable ratings and turn off the comments on a response video, you're fucking censoring criticism. So, like, I watched it. I'm like, I don't know really what you're gonna get, but like, this person kind of sums it up. Anti-Fish an hour ago, basically. Okay, I'll give you context. It was like a 2-to-1 like to dislike ratio. It was like 2,000 to 1,000 comments. The last time I saw it was like 1,600 comments, and pretty much all of them were like paragraph long responses, being like, well, you know, Jimmy, you're kind of wrong on this situation, and you're kind of acting nonchalant about this, blah blah blah. But this comment here, this comment is literally exactly what was getting posted in this video. So I'm gonna use Anti-Fish's criticism, and this is basically the reception of this video. We don't even have to watch it. This is kind of like exactly what we're talking about. So I watched this, and I watched Jimmy's response, and I cannot express how disappointed I am in Jimmy. He started out with how bad it was going to make Rachel look, but honestly, the opposite was true. The whole thing between the two of them was just a big misunderstanding that could easily have been sorted out. Yes, literally. That's literally what happened. Should Rachel have posted the message on Twitter? No. But knowing the situation she was in, I understand why she did. Yes, she gave us a context in the interview because not a lot of people knew at the time. Jimmy should never have sent that in the first place, and he didn't have to jump in and out himself as to say. Yeah. First of all, why are you messaging people to not make videos? Because like, it's fucking weird. And in this video, he says he didn't know what her videos were like, and it's like, dude, you can't just judge someone if you haven't watched them. So like, it's kind of weird that you come into somebody's. Like, I can understand why Rachel tweeted about it, because it's fucking weird. If somebody says, "Oh, don't make a video about this person because they might feel sad," Like, if they've done something or if they've said something to me, I'm going to fucking make a video. Don't tell me what to fucking do. So, yeah, she was okay. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. And that's why she went to Twitter. She wasn't in the best state. And she's like, oh, this makes me feel weird. And rightfully so. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to talk about it. But, like, you know, who cares? It's happened. It's done. And what else is... He outed him... Like... He wasn't mentioned. Like, he could have just seen this and been like, okay, this is probably maybe if somebody comes out and basically subtweets you, but like they're asking for like advice from other people and like what you should feel about it. For him to see that and then be like, oh, she's just talking about me on Twitter, I'm gonna fucking out myself and respond publicly. Like, if you saw that, then you'd understand how this person's feeling. And then you'd go back into the DMs and be like, okay, I understand why you're upset. You think I've been manipulated by Gabbie and what so. And that I would like, that would be the best way. Yeah, literally. Rachel did book review. That's the whole crux of this drama. Like, what the fuck, dudes? Yeah, I think that's like the issue with Gabbie Hanna, because she is her name is attached to the book, so like people are like, oh, she must be a bad person because she. But like, when you review something, you don't care about what the fucking author thinks or what the author is, because it's literally not a part of the thing. Like when we did, oh fuck, now you're taking me back to uni first year, when we did Making Meanings, which is like an awful first year unit, which made my brain hurt. It's like what you get is like understanding the meaning from the text itself, not what the author thinks it's meaning, what the text itself means. That's what these critics do. They don't care about what the fucking author intends. They look at the context of the text. They look at what words you use, how it's used, and they find out the meaning from that. And it's like, bruv, innit? Just take some criticism for the work. It's not criticizing you, it's criticizing the work. And you take I don't know why I'm talking like that, but like, it's just annoying. It's just so stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure one of my friends is like an author, and she told me that like some authors is like they're so cringe. Like, they handle criticism so poorly, and like big horses, and like there's so much drama in the author world apparently, and it's fucking weird. But like, god damn. So, yeah, the fact he blocked her rather than trying to sort out when she had sobered up, despite how close he claims to her, the two of her, is telling, reinforced by the way he turned off the comments of his video as soon as he saw people not signing with him and not blocking anyone on Twitter who was complete. Holy shit, he's blocking people on Twitter. This dude's a scumbag then. I'm sorry. Don't know you, but you're a scumbag. If you're censoring criticism, hiding criticism, you're a fucking scumbag, dude. You're the type of people make videos on, but you haven't fucking... I love how at this point I'm just like, you haven't done something illegal, so I'm not gonna make a video on you. Oh, dude. God damn. That's literally YouTube now. Like, we're at the phase of YouTube where the only topics I really care about are the ones that like people are getting hurt. Rach was hurt in this instance, but like, it's just like it's a T level. It's like a T level drama. The real level of drama was when is for the Gabbie video, because that's like multiple things all at once, and it's like one of the elements. So yeah, he ran. Yeah, Jimmy ran, hiding like he's Ann. Can we get maybe we should start a hashtag apologize to Rachel and get that fucking trending, because that covers multiple people. My god, my throat is dry. Hashtag apologize to Rachel. Let's get that. Let's get that trending, boys and girls. All 22 of us, if we tweet it 1,000 times, we will get it trending. Oh, dude, I should have started. You know what I should have done in the stream on Nick's channel? I should be like, everyone, stop tweeting hashtag apologize to Gabbie Hanna. Start typing hashtag apologize to Rachel Oates. I got that trending instead. That'd been a good one. That would have actually been good, because somebody who like needs that kind of attention and love should actually get it, and that'd be good. Whereas Gabbie Hanna is just dude. Watching Gabbie Hanna's Instagram and seeing her like fucking quote, like caption, like our discussion about her fucking comment where she's like saying Trisha Paytas like had bruised their boyfriend. Oh dear, like she's like so happy about it. It's like, I'm happy for you, but you're also a fucking scumbag for doing other things that you need to address. So this is not a win for you. This is just nowhere near a win for Gabbie Hanna at all. Anyways, so basically back to this comment. I can see why he was upset at the time, but he handled it badly. Yep, no shit. Gabbie's behavior in all this is abhorrent, but we don't really expect anything else from her. Kyra, meanwhile, is a sweet baby angel, so we must protect at all costs, and I'm glad Rachel has her. Just breaking news from the BWC channel. The BWC channel is hashtag Kyra approved. So my channel is like the best on YouTube. No one else has the Kyra approved channel tag. So bow down. But anyways, I guess this kind of like ends up, I guess. It kind of finishes up our Gabbie Hanna segment. Because it completely moved away from Gabbie Hanna, but I kind of like guess it's topical because it's new. This dude made like a 57-minute video being like, I can't be wrong because I'm a man. That's completely misrepresenting it, but it felt like that. It's like, I'm not wrong. I'm being misrepresented. And it's just like going through messages like, dude, did you even watch the interview? Did you watch the interview? Did you hear what she said? Did you read the start of the fucking interview where it says content warning contains discussion of domestic abuse? Like, bro, domestic abuse. Why do you think you're drinking? Literally, that's the context. Jimmy, the context is this word here. This is why she acted poorly. Context. So if you plug this context into your fucking messages, maybe you can understand why she wasn't acting in the most, rational way. Because when you get fucking attacked by a scumbag human male, you don't want another human male fucking hounding you in the fucking DMs over a fucking review. God. And like he says in this video, I'm autistic. And I can understand not understanding like tones and shit. But this is like nearly a year later, dude. And there's so much more context. And you make a 58-minute video completely missing the fucking point. You're both wrong in that situation. Like, slightly. Like, basically, it's a miscommunication. You're both wrong. That's the miscommunication. There's a massive miscommunication. That was all that was wrong here. And you fucking blocked her and you didn't listen to her. And she comes back and this whole interview, literally because she was fucking attacked for no reason by Gabbie Hanna. Simply because Gabbie Hanna wanted people to look at her. That's really that's the crux of the situation. And this motherfucker comes in and is like, hey, I was mentioned for like a few seconds and he was only mentioned for a few seconds as well. But like at the same time, so many people are like, oh my god, I didn't know that Jimmy did this. This is very bad. It was actually ridiculous. The amount of people like Gabbie, like big thing, but like people finding out the Jimmy thing and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know he did this. This is bad. So like, yeah, he's been hit hard. His social blade he's literally only made this video because of his social blade. I'll show you why. Where is it? He's like, oh, people have been demanding for me to apologize. Yeah, dude. I don't think that's the main reason why you made this video. Not gonna lie, buddy. When did I like it started when I released my first video actually. Hang on, if I go to this. Where's my video? When did I release this? May 30, 2021. Fuck, I need to upload soon, don't I? New videos in the works, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. And I also have a second channel video tomorrow if I hurry up. And I might use clips from this stream because I have ideas. I'm trying to do a new series. I'm trying to copy Tipster really, but it's so hard to do so. Yeah. So May 30th, this dude was losing sub. He like hit what? He hit like 100k, didn't he? God, I hate the new. Okay, so detailed statistics. Here we go. Here we go. What's this? Is that May? Yes, May. So he was already losing subs anyway. Why was he losing subs? What the fuck did he do? What did you do, Jimmy Snow? Why were you losing 1,000 subs? Did you make a video that was controversial? No? He didn't really make a video that was... Why did he lose subs then? What the fuck? So the first mention of, like, any of this was here. So this is the day of the actual video. And then I guess, like, a week later is, like, when the video kind of started to pop off. So, like, people like, oh my god, this guy did this. And then, when did I release the, June 8th? Oh, no. Here. And then people are starting to watch it. And then people are starting to copy. I have ideas. I want to copy Tipster. Dude, Tipster's content is, like, fucking easy. Let's be real. Tipster's a T channel. Let's be real. I literally did a Tipster news in his live stream today. I did a Tipster news on something we're going to talk about very soon. Talking about very soon. Yeah, I've extended this period for like a lot longer. I've gone over time for this segment, but anyways. Yeah, this guy fucked himself. This guy shouldn't have responded. He should just like I've said yes, I'm sorry, and then just let it go. No, he responded and he fucked up. Dumb. Yeah, dummy. You're a dum-dum. Silly man. So like even his other videos are getting like 110 dislikes because of it. Anyway, what's his Twitter like? He's got a new Twitter, hasn't he? I don't even know what his Twitter is. It's like something. Maybe it's... No, it's not that because he didn't fucking put any description there. I mean, he's got a setup and everything. I mean, at least he's got like some production value. And like that. I mean, to be fair, you got to admit that his Yes, I love Tipster. But he's basically he's a T channel. He's a news / T channel. He basically he covers videos like T channels do, but he gets more of the facts right. And you know why? Because he reads articles. He's got some of his videos are just okay. Let's be real. Some of his videos are just reading articles, so there's like no way he could be factually wrong. Whereas T channels like read an article. And then they like put it in a bullet point and they get the facts wrong and then they present it yes, Tipster's news channel. I agree. But it's kind of comparable to T channels. Let's be real. T channels do the exact same thing. T and drum channels do the exact same things. But like Tipster gets it right somehow. Like it's weird. Like okay, we'll explain it later because I've got a whole segment for this. We'll explain why I think Tips is kind of like a T channel, but he's also like a better T channel. He's got that T because T is basically news, if you will. But I'll discuss it later. What was I doing here? I was going to his Twitter. See what his Twitter's like. Where? Oh fuck, he's got so many links, bro. There it is. This guy's apparently blocking people who call him out. Low. Low. Okay, this guy's scumbag. Let's be real. This guy's a fucking scumbag. I don't care to be honest. The internet's full of people misrepresenting me right now. She's someone who made like an hour of it. Wait, I don't even know who that is. I appreciate you care. Look it out. There's like bed next time for stuff like this. Maybe you shouldn't represent yourself then, seeing nothing but you getting called out in your behavior. The video you choose to put out to try and manipulate your... Low. Yeah, he's getting shot on. You fucked up, buddy. You fucked up. There's my 2 cents. Keemstar is a T channel. Yes. Yeah, let's not talk about S slew. Let's not talk about that fucking massive forehead. Oh dear. Okay, so let's go to our next topic, and this is a very, very local topic to me, and it's a very important topic that I really want to talk about. Okay, so basically we're gonna go back to a few months ago. We're gonna do a. Ooh, wow. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a good old tipster news right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live tipster news with BWC on the BWC2 channel. We are going to be doing a tips news read. Hashtag slay. And we're gonna start with a video about let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Trying to find which video to start on. Okay, we'll start with this video. This is the video that really kicks it all off. So friendlyjordies is an Australian YouTuber who basically does like commentary on politics and some other things. I'll show you his channel. Let's just get it started. So he kind of does like Okay, next story. friendlyjordies, this guy, he's it's hard to explain because some of his political views are very interesting, I guess. There's like some people who are saying like, oh, he's done this. I don't know. I don't watch enough to know if he's like ever said anything like this. Apparently, somebody in like the comment section of a news article said, oh, this guy supported the mass incarceration of the Uyghur Muslim people in China, and he's like pro-China censorship. But I don't know. But it's weird. Anyway, so basically his channel involves commentary with a comedic stance. So he's like a comedian, I guess. He's not a professional comedian, but he's a comedian. He didn't study comedy like Deaf Noodles. He hasn't been to all the comedy clubs in New York to LA. But he does do some comedy. In fact, I've blue-pilled Bill Baines because like cringe terminology, friendlyjordies is kind of like more left-leaning than most, but like he's more of a shithouse. He'll call out bullshit when he sees it, and that's kind of good. We need some of that in the world. But basically, getting on track, friendlyjordies is an Australian commentary, like a comedic commentary channel, YouTuber, who basically makes these videos about things that involve Australian politics, Australian culture, as well as other regular commentary type things, like regular social topics and stuff. So basically, right now, okay. Fun fact, he's dealt with politicians in the past. He started lots of trends in Australia because back of the, you know those, the good old bushfires that started in end of 2019 and kind of flew into 2020, like the world was burning, the whole of Australia was on fire. You remember the whole meme? And then World War III came, and I'm like, oh my god, nothing can get worse than this, and then we all get hit by the fucking beer virus. That happened. But anyways, he's tangled with the most. He's also been, somebody tried to sue him, Clive Palmer. You might know his name. If you're Australian, you'll know who he is because he fucking ran shitloads of ad campaigns over here trying to get his party elected, but did fucking nothing about it because like he lost. He tried to sue friendlyjordies for $500,000 and also told him to stop talking about me and take all your videos down for the simple fact that he called Mr. Clive Palmer Fatty McFuckhead. So this billionaire running for like a parliamentary seat tried to sue this dude, tried to sue a YouTuber because he called him a fatty McFuckhead. So there's like a lawyer that had to go somewhere and had to type out like the fucking, like the notice that like the threat to sue. I forgot what they're called. What are they called? Holy shit. Like it's basically sent him a cease and desist. It's like, oh, you gotta stop talking about my client like this. One count of defamation is fatty McFuckhead. So basically everyone laughed at that, and like our good old friend Bob from, hang on, I should have a soundboard, but I don't. Barbara Streisand, that happened, and then like all of his corrupt shit was kind of exposed during it. So yeah, he kind of got fucked in the ass. So this person, Poopy Head, that's Gladys Berejiklian. She's the Premier of New South Wales. And for the Americans, it's kind of like the governor. So you got a governor of your state. That's basically what Premier is, but like it's different. Like, I don't know what it is. Oh my god, my brain's. It's like different political systems. So it's like it works out differently, but there's like it's same gist. It's like they're in charge of that state. So he made a video about like her government's response to the bushfires, and basically using stats from like historical stats and what was reported in the media and from articles over the years. Her government, the coalition that was in charge, the Liberal government, which aren't liberal, they're like conservative leaning. Yes, Australia's very weird. We have a party called the Liberals who aren't liberal ideologists. But yeah, basically, their government had reduced the funding of like the people, like the bushfire, like the people who managed parks and wildlife, and they'd like reduced the funding. So any like measures to like do burn-offs and identify risk areas, that was like cut, like absolutely reduced, and that was like one of the leading causes to the fact why those bushfires were so bad. So he basically made a video about that. It's like saying, well, this has happened, this, and they're fucking incompetent, and they're complaining about this, that, and like, I agree. I think that like most governments in like Australia are incompetent. Every state has an incompetent government, unless you're in Northern Territory, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing up there. Northern Territory doesn't count because they're a territory for the starter, and they're all doing something. They're all high. And they're all like having sex with the Marines that are stationed up there. So like, yeah, that's what happens up there. South Australia doesn't exist. They literally went into lockdown because some guy lied about working at a pizza shop or something. Tasmania doesn't count because they're fucking incestuous. Victoria is just useless because all they do is get locked down and they can't stop spreading. New South Wales, worse. Queensland's just like the Florida, but worse. Think of Florida, but worse. That's Queensland. But anyways, friendlyjordies makes a video about that, and he like there's like a part where he like mocks their like accents, I guess, because they've got like I don't know, Southern European type of accents, and then these like the fucking so Gladys Berejiklian, the Premier, and then the Deputy Premier, which his name is I forgot his name because he's fucking what's his name again? I forgot his name because he's Braz. What's your name, Braz? I actually forgot what Braz's proper name is because he's fucking loser and nobody cares about him. What is Braz's? Okay, so John Barilaro, Deputy Premier, so the second head of the state. He was also criticised. Basically, what they did was they complained. They had a bit of a whinge in the media, like, oh, they're making jokes. He's making jokes that have racist undertones. Blah blah blah. Mitigating the fact that friendlyjordies is like of the descent of the same area. So it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. So as any commentary comedian would do, they're obviously going to make more videos, aren't they? Like, who wouldn't? If you got fucking massive politicians who are like the leaders of a massive state in the country reacting to what you do, you're going to fucking keep going. And he does. He kept going and going and going until he made this video. So this video titled Bruz. Because bruz. So basically, we're going to call this dude here. This dude, his name is Bruz. Okay? So this guy, we're going to refer to as Bruz. So Bruz is the Deputy Premier of the good old state of New South Wales, which is where Sydney is. And if you know what Sydney is, you know that Finding Nemo, that's where Nemo was, Bruz. Yeah? Okay, Bruz, let's go. Anyways, he basically, I'll give you a synopsis. This is basically what he does. We'll skip ahead. This is basically recounting what happened. So friendlyjordies has been routinely exposing the corruption and misdeeds of the New South Wales coalition government. Coalition government, it's the Liberal National Party because they're like, you know, they teamed up because they're both scumbags. Naturally mocking the Premier and Deputy Premier in the process. Barilaro condemned Jordan's use of the word bruz with an Italian accent as deeply offensive and racist. So that's basically why he's taking a piss now. Because he made a comment to the press and they're like, see, Premier Koala Killer, Gladys Berejiklian. So yeah, so he basically taking a piss because he responded, and yes, he goes through basically introducing what's happening. He basically outlines that this dude has like no qualifications at all, and he's like taking a piss because he's like quoted like he was proud of his Italian heritage, but he changed his name to John. There's a lot more context to the video, but I'm not gonna play it because I don't fucking want to drag on. Basically, goes through about like what happens with the bushfires, and this guy was apparently like head of like the national parks. Hang on, where is it? Yeah, he's like in charge of. My view has always been that agency like national parks, the sole purpose of conservation. I actually don't like the concept of blah blah blah. Yeah, so this guy was like literally in charge of the national parks. He started criticizing him. It's like, dude, you're a moron. Apparently he's tried to steal water. There's like some bill or something, and it's like something about water. I don't actually know much about that. This is apparently what's defamatory because he's like pork barreling, but we've got some good pictures. Where's the good pictures? Hang on. There's a good picture of this dude like eating spaghetti or something. Okay, now I'm just chatting shit. He passed a bill that like allowed hooved animals to like exist in this national park, which is completely destroying the national park and killing off like native fauna because brumbies are basically like rabbits. They're fucking vermin, scum. Seat of Giovanni. This is like taking the piss because he changed his name to John. Super Barilaro Bros. And their bit's the best. Because what he's doing is he's literally at Barilaro, like Bruzz's, he's at Bruzz's Airbnb, and he's taking a piss, putting all like Mario merch everywhere. And like, this is a beautiful video, 10 out of 10, would watch again. So skip forwards to a few weeks later. I say few weeks, few months, where is it? So basically, he keeps going on, he keeps making videos, but then, dramatic moment. Dun, dun, dun. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Fuck yeah. Bruz. Eternal. 44 minutes long. Basically what happens is Bruz didn't like the Bruz video. So he basically got a lawyer, his lawyer apparently, to where is it? To write a lawsuit to threaten friendlyjordies with a bit of a legal action because he doesn't like the word bruz. He just like bruz. Where is it? I should have timestamped these because I'm fucking going. Oh wait, where is it? Here it is. Yeah. So basically, bruz sent this like fucking cease and desist letter. Dear Sir, the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable John Bruz Barilaro. We act for the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, John Barilaro. We are instructed that you have been engaging in an indefensibly racist and defamatory campaign against our client. In particular, although, like, race, like, how is, dude, fuck, jeez Christ. In particular, we refer to the following video matter as published by you through your friendlyjordies YouTube account. A. Video headed Bruz, commencing with that friendlyjordies has been routinely exposed to corruption and misdeeds of New South Wales coalition government. Okay, what's the imputation there, buddy? Oh, hang on. Lol, there's like many different, like, look at all this. Holy shit. So basically they're trying to sue him. They're trying to sue him for like 9 videos. I'm trying to find like a specific thing. So apparently these like the defamatory imputations, I guess. E. I told you he was a dumb fuck. He wears his corruption as a badge of honor. John Barilaro, aka Greasy Ned Kelly. I don't see how that's defamatory. A man who looks like a mafia don. Don't know how that's defamatory. He perjured himself 9 times over. probably there was probably context there, because you can't just fucking use you can't take the words out of context, moron. So it's an audio visual video. That's what a video is. Not to draw attention to his Italian heritage, he looks a bit like a meatball. And he does. Giovanni, the greasy little scrotum. he made a point, I'm pretty sure he makes a point in this video, that to like refute this claim, he would have to go on record and say that yes, he has a little scrotum. Love it. Just a fat, decadent con-man. The first video is grossly defamatory of our client by, amongst others, conveying the following imputations of on. So basically, this whole lawsuit is just a fraud. It's a fraudulent fucking lawsuit, bro. But like, we're not over. So he does that. Oh yeah, fuck. I'm slightly special. So basically, what we're gonna get into. So this is like the lawsuit. It's completely farce. It's just a slap. If you know what a slap is, it's like a lawsuit that's just meant to intimidate. So instead of backing down, he goes and does this. I'll just play it. This is good.
I'm gonna dress as a Luigi, but not just any Luigi, a girl Luigi, because I heard a nasty rumor, and because this is a law fair. But I'm my own legal law, Luigi.
I'm not actually a real lawyer. Wah. Let's go.
Okay, just to
A real lawyer.
let's just recap that. Macquarie University, Rural and Regional Society, MERS. Beers with Barra. Join us for drinks with Deputy Premier John Barrow at 6 p.m. Monday, 19th April at Macquarie University U-Bar. Barrow will speak about how regional. So basically, public event. Advertised. You can go there. So what does Friendly Jordies do? Oh, wait, no, he goes there. Let's go.
John, you cynical zombie!
I think the reaction's great, because you can tell there's like people there that are like attending and they know who he is, and like, oh my god, he's here. They get their phones out, they're fucking enjoying it.
I cannot believe! Hey, you come on! You cannot touch him! Do not do that move!
Oh, that's the face of a man who just doesn't know what's going on.
Hey! The stress of a beard, man from the bush! A bush! A bush! Yes! Man from the bush in Sydney! I like your house in Las Vegas, man! Yes! Allora! Johnny! John! Why you not talking to me? You don't answer your phone! John!
It is a public offense. John, I've got some documents you might want to see. I've got to get out of here. I got an Italian class.
Okay, so as far as I'm aware, that guy is Christo Lanka. He's the I don't even know if I'm saying that, but it sounds like I'm saying Christo Wanka. That's Christo Lanka. This is the guy that will become a interesting figure in the next part of this this video, or stream, I guess. This segment. I don't like this guy. This guy's a proper chode. Look at him. Oh, look, I think I'm cool. Have you ever seen generic white guy? That guy's the generic white guy in every fucking movie. He's like the generic white bodyguard guy that's fucking killed in every movie. Oh.
Why don't you sit over on the edge? Why don't you relax? Use your phone. I'm allowed to go through. You're not ruining our bloody event, so you can do your YouTube 9. Why don't you go away and let us do our bloody university event?
Come on! We're having fun! Hey, where's the rest of the gang?
You're not.
What did you say?
Oof. Oof. Oof.
You're not allowed to film.
No, I am.
You're not.
I am allowed to film.
I got a mic now. Why don't you say?
Let's legally, yeah, it's a public place, so you're allowed to film. That guy's lying. Naughty.
No. John, why don't you say it? Why are you saying it? John, why did you say
came before. Just say it in one bit. Yeah, just say it before.
Leave it, please.
This is actually a public.
You know what? I'm going to call security.
Oh, please do. I'm not allowed to
Call a
be
bloody
here.
cop.
I'm allowed to be here. I just want to see what did John have to say? I got a club that you could get trapped.
Oh,
What about a water rental? What about a...
Bit mature age.
Do you realise still...
Well, it's no longer a threat. John Barilaro is suing me, and I think that means we need some more Patreon bucks.
I wonder how much money you're making from Patreon. Let's have a look. Let's just diverge from this. Per video. Skip YouTube ads on our videos. Is that a thing? Huh, that's sick. Okay, so his channel has writers, editors, producers, and researchers. Holy shit. Cool. If we receive $20 million, we will professionally produce a feature-length film titled Yilmaz a Life. Funny. Anyways, so basically this incident is quote-unquote stalking and harassment 1. So what happened literally a few days ago, so that, you know, the guy that...
For legal reasons, I have to keep this video as straight-laced as I possibly can.
Yeah, so basically, you know, the guy who was going on with it afterwards and hey, why are you suing? Why are you suing? Yeah, this is the guy that was arrested. So the other day, Friendly Jordies producer, Christo Lanka, who's 21 years old, so he's pretty much the same age as me. He was at his university doing a walk, walking somewhere. And then out of the blue, he notices the deputy premier. So what does he do? He goes, oh, well, hang on a minute. Why don't I... Let's just get the video. Let's be good. Why don't I come and ask him what's happening?
John. Hey, John. I've got something for you. John, I've got a lawsuit. You're suing my boss. John. 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 John.
Yeah? You see that? Simple. Hey, John. Hey, John. Hey, John. Annoying. I know. I would maybe, I probably, if I was doing it, I probably wouldn't be like, John. Because that's kind of not the best way to go about it. In hindsight, probably should have been, Mr. I'm pretty sure you announce to, you greet them types of politicians as Mr. Barrel. You pronounce it like that. A journalist probably would do that. So I can understand why maybe there'd be some what the fuck is... Sorry, I'm just saying Piers... Why is Piers Morgan on my time? Just fuck off. There was so... It's yeah, he's being annoying, but he wasn't doing anything bad. He was just why are you suing my boss? And that's about it. So what does this... So what happens after this? Oh, he gets arrested. Yeah, he got arrested for this, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, basically the police rock up.
I'm allowed to film it.
You film this, Mum?
You can film it. That's okay. But you're not allowed to. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to. No, Mum, you can take my... No, you can take my phone. No, take my phone. Take my phone.
And then this happens. So this happens, yeah. So basically, he was arrested based on the fact that he was apparently stalking and harassing the deputy premier. But as we've seen, these 2 counts are 1 at a public event. I don't see anything wrong with that. You're allowed to do that. All he was doing was asking a question. Didn't get a response, and there was people trying to push him away. That escalated the issue. That was their fault. And the second event was him going up in public after he saw him on a walk and be like, hey, I've got this thing for you. Why are you suing? So he's got arrested for that. But I think the worst part about this, and it's the thing that everyone's talking about, is that he wasn't just arrested by any regular police officer. It wasn't just these weren't regular cops. These were from a unit designed to catch lone wolf terrorists. They sent an anti-terror unit to arrest him for literally asking why you're suing my boss. And this is a massive thing in Australia because this happens far too often, and it's just getting worse and worse. Because in what circumstance would the police arrest someone for this? Like, there was nothing wrong with it. It's not like he's an extremist, is he? They've improperly used an anti-terror unit to arrest some guy for asking questions. Like, what the fuck? It's fucked. The fact that the deputy premier of one of the largest states in Australia, population-wise, has to try and sue someone because he doesn't like the criticism. And then he sent an anti-terror squad to arrest a guy for asking him questions in public. Not stalking, not harassing. 2 occasions where he was in a public space and it was announced. Like, what the fuck? But this is like a thing that happens in Australia, and this is like an issue in Australia. People use use defamation suits far too much because it's so easy to sue, like threaten to sue. And if you go through the lawsuit, the person who's the defendant has to prove that they didn't sue, and that costs so much money. So it's always weaponized by rich people or powerful people to silence people. It's just not good. The same in the UK. It's the same thing happens in the UK because it's the same system. Like what happened with Kavos, with Deji. Deji served him a lawsuit. Kavos wanted to fight that, but he couldn't because it would cost too much, because he has to prove that it wasn't, what he said wasn't defamatory. And that literally requires more time with your lawyer, because your lawyer has to go through it and work it out. And he was already out of pocket because he was already considering it. And it's like he had to give up because it's YouTube drama. But Friendly Jordies not giving up here because this is like public interest. This is blown up. This is like Barbara Streisand level of shit, because the fact that the deputy premier is suing him, and the fact that a anti-terror unit of all people come out and arrests him, and the fact that one of the more notable lawyers, like one of the most notable law firms in Australia, are representing them. The Xenophon Davis. So Xenophon Davis is literally Nick Xenophon. He used to be like a very popular independent MP, independent senator. Sorry. So it's like even more fancy, I guess. And then Mark Davis, who's the representative of them. Mark Davis is a former investigative journalist, and like, it's like he's apparently like one of the more well-respected investigative journalists in Australia. So like he's in good hands, and he's going to fight this, because at the end of the day, what's he got to lose, really? He's got like how many? Wait, how much does this? Look at that! Wow, he's actually getting people to do direct bank transfers, PayPal donations. How good is that? Yeah, so basically, oh wow, Christo is enjoying the most draconian. Oh yeah, that's right. The bail conditions that were set, like to be released. Yeah, so basically he can't wait. Where is it? It's over here. Where is it? The police report was fucking bullshit as well. Where's this? This is what the police reported. This is what the police arrested for. On Friday, 4th of June 2021, the victim was attending a funeral at St Mary's Cathedral on College Street, Sydney. About 12:30 p.m, the funeral had ended, and the victim was returning to his vehicle, which was parked nearby on Hospital Road. The accused was seen to follow the victim for about 200 meters before approaching the victim as he approached a waiting car. The accused was filming using a mobile phone, saying, "Deputy Premier, why are you suing my boss? And you're corrupt." Doesn't say that. The victim goes to his car, and the accused rounded there, blah, blah, blah. Car still filming, attempt to speak to the victim, through the window of the car. Not what happened. Not what happened. Where's the statement of facts? Does he actually have like a... Sorry, I should have come in with timestamp, shouldn't I?
behavior of the protected.
Okay, that's the bail conditions. Where's the no, that's not it. Okay, here's the here's what he was arrested. Where's the fucking I'm trying to find it. These are the offenses, apparently. Stalk or intimidate intending to cause fear of physical or mental harm. Like, what the fuck? For doing literally nothing. If I remember correctly, the wait, is this no? Okay, so this is the bail conditions. This is what happens if he wants to be released. He must not approach John Barilaro or contact him unless it's through a lawyer. Go within 200 meters of any place where he lives or works. Or possess or share images or caricatures of the protected persons. Is there any more? Yeah. Comment on the personal appearance or behavior of the protected persons. And participate in the publishing of content further harassing the victim. Okay. So these are draconian. Because this is a politician. So, if he wants to be released from jail, he cannot talk about a politician. Like, what? That's just not... that's unthinkable. That would not happen in America. In the United States, this would be unconstitutional, and he would get released instantly. Because they would not be able to fight this, because their First Amendment rights would fucking protect them. But here in Australia, we're not so lucky. We don't actually have a right for free speech. There's no free speech written in the Constitution of Australia. So, there's no free speech at all. We can get fucking slammed for anything. Our defamation laws are some of the strictest in the world. The only reason we're not the strictest is because we don't have criminal defamation, which is like what happens in countries like I think Thailand has it, and like they can put you in like jail for speaking out against the government. So like that's fun. And the only free speech we have is implied. So the courts have, through like years of defamation lawsuits and whatnot, like defamation rulings, they've written into common law. There's an implied freedom of expression for political communication. But because it's not a constitutional right, it's like not a guaranteed thing. It has to be tested in court. So for him to like it's so scummy. The Australia is so authoritarian compared to like what we view as being free. We're not free. We don't have freedom. The government fucking has such a struggle over everyone in this country, and people just don't realize how little freedom we have. The only reason like why we haven't lost all our rights is because we want to keep our trade deals with the United States and stuff. This is the only reason why we haven't become full fucking authoritarian regime. Like, if the United States wasn't one of our like top allies, we'd fucking side with China. The government would fucking love to side with China. They don't care about fucking... They want to be in control. And a good example of that was back in 2019 when the ABC, which is the publicly funded broadcaster, kind of like the BBC, but not funded like the BBC, because the BBC is funded in a very weird way, not going to lie. So basically, ABC is funded by taxes, and it gets like the tax revenue that the government gets, they put that like a certain amount into the ABC each year. So back in 2019, the officers of the ABC were raided by federal police because of a story they ran in 2017, broadcast, exposing war crimes committed by Australia's special forces in Afghanistan from 2009 to 2013. So federal police came in, raided, they arrested journalists, got their fingerprints, treated them like criminals just because they reported on the story, and they wouldn't reveal the source of the leak because it's their ethical obligation to not reveal that source, because that's like one of your ethics of journalists. That's like what you do. as a journalist, you can't reveal your source if they're anonymous, and you've agreed to anonymity. So basically, the ABC challenged that because they thought that's fucking fast, that's cool, that should never happen. Literally, like middle last year, it turns out, oh, no, this was justified. Yes, they were allowed to raid this because it was a matter of national security. So apparently, national security for something that later, I'm pretty sure it turned, I can't remember but I'm pretty sure there was like a royal commission into this. So a royal commission is like a big giant investigation by the part, like it's, what's the word in what's the American equivalent? Like they have like something in Congress. There's like a Senate inquiry or something like that. But there's like a royal commission into like the war crimes, and like so many, like it was like lots of shit found out, and it's like this is only found out because of the fact that the ABC ran a story based on information that was leaked to them by like it was leaked to them by a source in the, like a lawyer from the army. He's like, hey guys, look, this has happened, these war crimes, this is, and what's I don't see how it's like they didn't really reveal much to say that, like it's not really revealing tactics, it's just saying that this is a war crime. This is bad. Like what the fuck? So like when it comes to that, it's just so weird, so strange. And I really think that if people like Friendly Jordies don't stand up to even like the lesser scale, like criticizing the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, if people like that don't stand up to it, this is gonna fucking become worse, and you can't speak. So like, yeah, at least we're not like Scotland where everything's a fucking hate crime these days. Peace. So basically, and moral of the story is Bruz is a scumbag. He's pretty much using his power to try and silence a fucking YouTuber over literally because he was called Bruz. So Bruz is absolutely moronic. So I guess that's that story. Shall we move on? I've talked about this for quite a long time, haven't I? Holy shit. I've definitely ruined the timestamps because I had timestamps set up for this stream, and it's like meant to be certain times. We're almost at like, what, 2 hours? Yeah. I sidetracked a lot. Anyway, next topic. David Dobrik returned. Yeah, David Dobrik. Probably gonna I don't even need to spend 15 minutes on this. Spend 5 minutes. So this motherfucker returned. David. Shut up, David, you twat. So this dude returned. Yeah, not a fan. Basically, he returned, and like Twitter was like, "Oh my god, he's back! Yes! Oh my god, my life's complete." And like, are we forgetting the fact that this dude literally made like one of the worst response videos in history to shit he let happen? Like, fuck me, dude. I have no words. Just back to the grind, guys. Let's pretend like nothing happened. Sorry, I'm acting like a T channel now. That's because I've lost energy because I'm tired. But you get the point. Like literally, 2 months ago we were slamming this dude, like saying he makes a half-assed video on his floor, doesn't really do much, and then, oh my god, he's back! Yay! We stand David Dobrik. Hang on, how many verifieds are in the comments? Let's have a look. Oh dear. Crucial Patus is probably... Hey. That's such a stupid comment. You know what's terrible? The poor girl was fucking raped for one of your fucking vlogs, dude. She's probably crying right now. Like, come on. Man literally platformed a rapist and like kept them around. It's number 2 on trending. Like, come on. YouTube demonetized him and then they fucking put him on trending. Are they fucking like, what is this? Jesus Christ. Tragic. Tragedy. Let's have a look. Fuck, I forgot how to use YouTube. I haven't used YouTube in so long. I forgot how to use it. Let's go home. Let's find... What am I looking for? What am I looking... How? Where's the trending? Where's the trending tab? Guys, where's... Oh, there it is. They fucking ruined my trending tab. Wow. Trust YouTube to demonetize a guy and then fucking put him in second on trending. Like, god damn. Oh yeah. Well, since David Dobrik's returned, Tidy's returned. Too long didn't watch, even though it's like 80 minutes long. Nothing happened. She's back now. She was dealing with the lawsuit. That's about it. Dealing with the lawsuit. Almost had a divorce. Won't address drama. Doesn't want TV channels to make videos about it. There you go. That's basically that summed up. Yeah. So don't really have much to say about David Dobrik, other than he's a fucking scumbag and he should be held accountable still. But nope. Why is Liza Koshy trending? Okay, so Liza Koshy's trending because something. I don't know. Daffodils, thank you. Go away. I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter. I hope it burns. No one likes Twitter. What's next? Oh yes, T versus drama versus commentary debate. Let's bring up the big Cat 10 Bodge tweet. Hang on, where is it? Where is it? It was sent to me. Let me find it. The tipster really delete this tweet? Tipster, you sack of turds. Why did you fucking delete your tweets? Fuck's sakes. Now I've actually got to go and find a tweet. Oh, no, not that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, yeah. Scoopity pop. Scoopity doopity pop. Scoopity doopity boopa. Low. Okay, let's divert from this and let's have a look at this. So, you know Chrissy Teigen, the weird person, apparently, she like came out and said she was sorry for like fucking sending people death threats and shit on Twitter. Well, Kat Tebash is an exclusive. Apparently, Chrissy Teigen's rep tells Kat that Michael Costello, some guy who came out saying, oh my god, he like... Lol. Apparently, this dude tried to fucking capitalize on it. Why remain in Australia if it's so authoritarian? Because the only other option is going to the UK, and that's just the same. Why would I go from one authoritarian country to another? And in fact, the UK is like declining hard, so it'd be like going somewhere that's come out. The only reason Australia's good is because if the government tried to fucking take over, we'll just fucking hit them with like milk crates and shit. They can't take us all over if we all run together. What are they gonna do? Take our gel blasters? Lol. So apparently this guy has been accused of body shaming, sexual harassment, and overt racism. I don't know. I don't like it when people come out and like, who's this guy? Oh, this dude. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone complains about actually no, it's not him because Kat said it was a she. I don't know. If anyone complains about Kat's articles being what's it called? Paywalled, it's because of the editor-in-chief. She doesn't have a decision of what gets paywalled. I always see that. It's like, you did pay. Like, just fucking pay for the journalism, dude. Just pay for it. I'm not a fan of paywalling, but still, you know. But screen video chat on Instagram until 2018. Like I said, no comment when I pointed all this out. Okay. Lol. Chrissy, can I call you? No. I don't even say to you. It's coming to you. I've never called anyone the N-word. Bruh, what the fuck? What is this? What is this drama? God damn. Okay, but can we Corinna Kopf made $1 million in 40 hours? Okay, but like who wouldn't? She's very attractive. Like, even if you're paying for Instagram photos, like, who wouldn't? Toti has... Who's Omni? I think I know Omni. That motherfucker's tweet blew up. Toti has returned. Shane Dawson's back. David Dobrik never left. Getting cancelled is just extended vacations. Literally. Lol. Wow, that would be nice when my BuzzFeed quiz I made for free for an internship application was the top post on the site for several days and got 4 million clicks. Lol. BuzzFeed will pay for user-contributed content this summer for the first time up to $10,000 per post. Toddy, boring. Okay, here it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. Okay, debate. Tea versus drama versus commentary. Okay, here we go. I'm Nicholas Diorio, and I think journalists are the worst, and I think... I think this is like in reference to like... I don't even know this. I think this was in reference to the live stream. There's a whole lot of... there's like a whole lot of nuance to each thing. I think drama channels is like very vague because there could be drama commentary channels and it could be like drama tea channels. I think the big debate is against what a tea channel is and what a commentary channel is. So I think that it's weird because drama isn't like a thing, it's a topic. It's not a genre, it's a topic. Drama is a topic. So really, a drama channel can either be a commentary channel or a tea channel. So in this debate, we're going to talk about... There's no... A drama channel, they're all drama channels. Everyone is a fucking drama channel if you talk about drama. Let's make that very clear. There are two types. You have commentary, who provide an extended analysis on something. So they'll say what's happening, and then they'll expand on it, like saying why this is happening, what should happen next, where this could go, like why this means something, and like links to other things. That's commentary. Like it's an extended analysis of what's happening. Whereas a tea channel literally just says, "What's the tea, sis?" That's literally in the word. What's the tea? The tea is like what's happening. So they basically tell you what's things. They're basically like news channels, which is why I was saying Tipster is literally a tea channel. But he's like more of a news. He's like has a news. He's basically got that news angle. So they're the same. But the issue is there's like a difference in quality, and people think, oh, tea channels are bad. But the difference is tea channels, they are they're like not on the ball, but they're like constantly posting about things that are happening in real time. So they won't do a lot of research, or they won't get the facts right because they don't put enough time into like fact checking, and they'll take whatever's been said as gospel and run with it. But I've seen some of these tea channels, like some of these tea channels don't even like, script. They like write down notes and stuff, and then they'll look at their notes and they'll just waffle on about it. So if you like see a fucking Angelica Oles, for example, she doesn't write scripts. She just writes some notes and then waffles. She just waffles on. So that's why some of the facts get misconstrued, because she just doesn't do a properly structured video and writes brief notes, so the facts can get misconstrued so much easier. Whereas commentary channels, they're usually scripted. They're mostly scripted because that's how you order your facts. Unless you're like really good at analysis and stuff, and you can fucking make an entertaining video, just freelance, like not freelance, fucking freestyle. If you can make a freestyle commentary video, holy shit! Like a freestyle entertaining that you can edit together without scripting. That will be a feat. That is a feat. but I don't think I've seen everyone who does commentary scripts, because that's like it's literally commentary channels write essays, T channels tell you what's happening. That's the difference. This debate here, that doesn't exist. So I don't know what Kat's talking about. That's not a debate, because drama isn't a genre, it's a topic. So that's my opinion on this. Chat, fire away. What do you think? Sorry for slandering Tipster, but he is technically a T channel. If we're going to talk about drama, if we're going to talk about the drama topic, and we're going to talk about T and commentary channels, he's more of a T channel than a commentary channel. So, because he presents the news, he reads the news. Is she really talking? I don't think she. I don't think it's about the Tommy C. I'm pretty sure it's about the I mean, I don't think that's kind of true though. Some commentary channels don't even deal with facts. They also deal with feelings as well. A lot of they'll fucking analyze something, but they'll base it on their feelings rather than the fucking facts. It's really dependent on the person who's doing it. There's no one mold fits all, really. There's not a lot of let's say Shannon, Creepshow ART, she was technically commentary because she didn't just do news. She fucking said why it's bad and what it's bad for, but she never really backed it up with hard evidence, never backed it up with many facts, just saying this happened and this is why I don't like this. Wasn't the best content, and I was never really a fan of her content in the first place. As sometimes I just can't watch people. You can still be friends with someone, but you have to watch their stuff. And then Augie would be different. Talking about Augie, he's after hours, isn't he? That's a live show. I would say that's a bit of both, but that's got a dynamic of it being a talk show. So that's kind of it's like a mix. It's a mongrel. After hours is a mongrel. It's both tea and commentary in one, because they'll fucking say what's happening and then they'll have a discussion about it, and they're yeah, wow, that's mental. So basically, everyone can clip this and send it to Augie saying, "Oh look, BWC called you a mongrel." Everyone, Augie RFC is a mongrel. That's what would you class Repzilla as? Repzilla? He's a dribbling moron channel. I don't know. I feel if you're commentary, you kind of half. If you're gonna judge Repzilla, I'm gonna take two videos. We're gonna take the fucking Gabbie Hanna one, where he just based that on fucking his feeling about it rather than the actual facts of what was there. And then his bloody, what's it called? What's her name? I've got her name. It's so dumb. The Princess Ash video. That was so dumb. What the fuck? He fucked up so much. He rushed in there with the and he just didn't fucking explain it at all properly, and it's just fucked up. See, there's also an issue with T channels where there's ones that will do the T and then they'll try and do commentary, but it's just them chatting a load of shit. There's people who would just chat a load of shit and add nothing to the conversation. Oh, I don't think this is good because this is this type of microaggression, or this type of apology, or this type of ism. What insightful analysis is that? You're basically just running with the popular opinion there. And I feel like T channels, they're more preachy with they're more they try and stand on some moral high ground for some reason. They're this is bad. This is what you should. This is how you should act. This is why you should act like this. But it's for petty shit. It's human interaction type of shit. And I bet you none of these motherfuckers go outside. None of these people touch grass, guys. These guys don't touch grass. They fucking sit online and fucking gossip online all day. Like, it's cringe. I don't know. I feel like everyone's got this debate. I just feel like everyone got this debate mixed up. Drama channels is not a genre at all. There is no such thing as a drama channel. Drama channels is a topic. Like, drama is a topic. You got commentary, who provide commentary on drama. And then you've got T or news channels, who provide the T/news on drama. And like, that's really the debate. There is a difference. I think our issue with the T side, not more like the news side, like Tipster's all right. Tipster knows, like, Tipster is safe with his content because he reads the article. He's reading the facts that are there. He's reading what's happened. And then he can rightfully apply his opinion right there and then because he's doing it in one take. That's how he does his content. But T channels, they do their research. They look at what's happening. They write it down and then they're like chat shit for like 10 minutes and then slap it all into a video. And then try to add their opinion past tense after they've written notes. And it's like, it usually just comes out bad. But then at the same time, some of them just have dog shit opinions, and that's the issue with that as well. What are you going to do? Are you going to be like, your opinions are shit, but like, what else can you do about that? Because I'm sure people like T-Spill, they definitely sit there and they're fucking... Because I'm pretty sure she, like, does her thing differently because she doesn't show her face, so she'll be seeing all this stuff, and it's like live, I guess. I don't know. It's just one of those fucking stupid debates. I hate it. It's so dumb. People should just literally just touch some fucking grass. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back. No, we're not. Where's Bill Baines? Oh, fuck. I need to turn off streamer mode, don't I? How do I turn off streamer mode? Right, we're going to have to go to Bill Baines' Twitter. Is he here? No. Oh my god, this fucker. Oh, you're so annoying, dude. Tati says, don't make a video about me. Fucking shitty T channels. Oh my god, Tati is back. There's literally nothing. What? 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 These people are fucking just... How is this news? I mean, Tati returning is kind of like news, but there was literally nothing new other than the fact that she missed the first. That's not news. That's that's personal stuff. That's like not something, oh my god, she missed the first. Oh my god. It's like, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. What else happened? God, this guy is just cringe. So really, Gabbie's obsession with Trisha Paytas is scary. Next minute, Gabbie drags Trisha Paytas. Fucking change this title. Fucking spineless. Right, what are we looking for? We're looking for Bill Baines. Where the fuck are you, Bill Baines? Bill Baines! Here he is. Bill Baines having a go at fucking Petty Page. As per usual. What's this? This is Bill Baines trying to... Bill Baines is not with Jada because Jada's offline. If he was with Jada, she'd be online. I remember this. Petty Page said this. Sis, go eat some salmon with your dim sum ass. Now, people thought that was racist, and like, who's Who's controversy? Let's have a look. Let's do a diversion. Be good if I could go to at. They don't exist anymore, apparently. That sucks. I spelled it right. They don't exist anymore. Rip. Ashley Lilly has gone fucking mask off. She's fucking feuding with these people. That was fucking hilarious. People with the same agenda as Paige chastise. Nice. And cancel creators. Oh wait, never mind. I'm special. I've read that wrong. People with the same agenda as Paige chastise and cancel creators for much less when she used xenophobic and derogatory language to Asian people less than 2 years ago. When she apologized, she said it was common to say this in the UK instead of taking accountability. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've never heard somebody be called a dim sum, but I've heard people use dim sim as like an insult. Like, oh, you dim sim. Instead of like, oh, you're dumb is like another thing. But apparently, like, using dim sim's also racist anyway. So like, it's still racist if you catch my drift, because it's like, let's go to dim sim dictionary. Because the Urban Dictionary is like, you know, the best place to go. Like, this is a top definition from 2006. Dim sum is like, okay, so dim sum's like a specific thing, and dim sum's like the collective. Like it's not really plural, but it's like the type of food, and it's like, yeah, like it's weird. Anyway, here we go. Dim sum. Dim sum is a dining experience shared by friends. Okay, so apparently dim sum is the experience? What? This is too nice. This is not Urban Dictionary. That's an actual definition. Go away. No, that's illegal. We can't have real definitions on Urban Dictionary. Okay, so dim sum is basically, apparently, according to Urban Dictionary, is an Asian person who isn't very bright, hence calling them a dim sum. So basically, I think I've used this in primary school. Probably wouldn't use it anymore now, because I just call people other words because I'm old enough to use the word cunt. So I'll just call you a cunt. You stupid cunt. Like, sorry for the language, but I'm not gonna call you a fucking dim sum. Like, that's just like child speak. But yeah, it's got racist undertones. It's got racist originations. Origination. Oh fuck! I forgot. How do you spell origination? Origination. Fuck. Originations is a weird word. I don't like it. Ugh. Welcome to BWC2 channel where we fucking don't like the word origination. Oh god, just saying it more makes me. It sounds weird. I'm sorry, I just fucking derailed myself. Yeah, so dim sum, Urban Dictionary top definition basically is racist joke because it's an Asian dish. Yeah, I could actually call back to something I used in the Gabbie Hanna video. Like, who's heard of Chinese Whispers? Like Chinese Whispers, like the game that you'd play in school, and they'd call it Chinese Whispers. Like, I was told, you should use telephone instead. I'm like, I don't know what, when somebody says telephone, I'm like, what does that mean? Like, in England and in Australia, like Chinese Whispers is like the traditional thing that's taught taught to kids. That's what kids say. Yeah, like telephone. Like, I literally only knew that was Chinese. Like, that's weird, isn't it? Like, there's no other word for it, is it? It's like, what the fuck? Like, primary school, we'd play Chinese Whispers. And people would say, oh, it's a game of Chinese Whispers. And I used that in the video. It's like a big internet game of Chinese Whispers. And somebody comments like, you shouldn't use that because that's actually racist. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you know those things you get? You're like, the origination of a word, and you think about it, you're like, oh yeah. You wonder why it's called that? It's like, it's race. Chinese Whispers is racist. It's like, what the fuck? It's been in my dialect for 21 years, and I thought nothing of it. And when somebody points it out, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that does have racist like origination. So like, it's one of those things, isn't it? How many words in our language was born on race, like racial stereotypes and racial originations? Like, dude, it's weird when you stop and think and like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're thinking about it now. Yeah, like, look, if you type in Chinese whispers, racist. Look at this. Holy shit, they've got a whole thing. Phrases you didn't know. Literally. See, I told you. In Australia, these are fucking common things. Like, I've never heard anyone say telephone before. Like, the only time I've heard telephone is people say, oh, this is racist. I'm like, oh shit, really? Wait, what? Long time no see is racist? No. What? No can do is racist? According to the Oxford Dictionary, this phrase is also an imitation of Chinese Pidgin English. No can do. What? Bugger? Bugger is... What? No. See, everything is fucking... Dude. This word roots Bulgarians and anal sex. Welcome to BWC2, where we're talking about Bulgarians and anal sex. Bulgaris was a name given to a sect of heretics believed to have come from Bulgaria in the 11th century. Wow. So apparently bugger is technically racist because it was related to Bulgarians and anal sex. Nice. Never heard of that one. Don't think I've used that. Paddy wagons. Yeah, I heard that. I can see why that would be I can see where, like, paddy, you know, it's Irish. Eeny meeny miny mowers. What? Holy shit. I will this I can literally attest to that. I was like working one day when I used to work at retail. Some old lady, had to be 90 something. She was like choosing between which, because it was dead and like she could choose which checkout to go through. She did the eeny meeny miny mo. She's like eeny meeny miny mo, and then instead of saying tiger, she used the original one, said the N word, and we're like like we were looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened? But yeah, mumbo jumbo is apparently racist. Yeah, Chinese whispers, there you go. A game, it's just, yeah. Apparently Americans use telephone, but I'd never heard it like that. The notion of Chinese whispers stems from a racist idea in the 1800s that Chinese people spoke in a way that was deliberately unintelligible. Associates Chinese language confusion and incomprehensibility. Another game is more commonly referred to as a telephone game in the United States. Yeah. See. So, living in Australia, no one calls it the telephone game. They call it Chinese whispers, but it's fucking based on race. And this is funny because Australia is like one of the most racist countries in the world. Like, there's a lot of racism in this country, and people deny it, but it is. It's one of the most racist countries in the world. Like, holy shit, dude. It's like the most racist, xenophobic country ever. And it's because it's just weird. Don't know what the itis is. Oh my god, really? Rule of thumb is racist? Oh, it's not racist. Man could... Oh, this is more like disgusting sexist. Sir Francis Buller ruled that a man could beat his wife with a stick no thicker than his That is... What the fuck? Bruh. Drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't think I've ever used that fucking terminology. That's an American one. Okay, bugger's racist and homophobic. Now, for the love of God, don't flock into my mentions talking about political correctness, me. Wow. The more you know. Literally everything was built on racism. Holy shit. And that was racism with BWC. If you joined in for a discussion about Tommy C, please stay tuned for the next minute while I find the fucking tweet I was looking for. Back to Ashley Lilly. She's going fucking mask off, bro. I didn't remember who Paige was until she pulled me out of context multiple times the other day to make me look bad for coolly calling it out. Now I remember she's the same person who tried to question Edwin being Mexican. What? She questioned Edwin being Mexican? Edwin's like the most Mexican looking dude. Oh, dude. Dude's name is Edwin Costa. Costa is not a white man's last name. God. I blocked her because I don't care for people who lie and scream to the ether. Instead of saying, my bad. Dude, Petty Page has been on a rampage lately. It's kind of stupid. Anyways, Bill Baines asked literally like all of his family. Yeah. Asked all of his family. This is probably the best response of the week. Stejo. He takes the cake with this one. Listen. Listen. I can't do his voice. How's his voice? He's got like a squeaky Scottish voice. Listen, tipster. I understand that you can't go outside because of your anxiety and you can't fuck your wife because you're too fucking fat to find your micro penis. But get a better hobby than harassing my girlfriend on the internet. I think I did a very good Stejo impression there. But like this tweet, this is factually inaccurate because everyone, tipster fucks. Tipster fucks. Tipster does not go a week without saying that tipster fucks. Tipster tells us when he fucks. The other night when he went to the movie theater, he told me he fucked after that. So tipster fucks. Yeah. Yeah. Paige has been using the good old I just gave birth card. Like, bro, log off. Log off. Spend time with your brand new child. Stop fucking tweeting about drama. Dude, take a break. I know it's your job, but like, Jesus Christ. Bill Baines, shut the fuck up. On fuck's sakes, Bill. Okay, so funny story. I don't know why I clicked. Oh, it showed. Yeah, I just showed a gaping arsehole on the stream. So with the whole apologize to Gabbie Hanna thing, Justin Wang also did it. But to also like be funny, he posted underneath like a what's it called, like the Gotchi website or something. It's like a massive gaping arsehole. So basically he did that. And the funny thing is that Gabbie Hanna retweeted that. So all of her like underage fans are going to go to like his tweet, you're gonna click on it, and then it's going to put a massive gaping arsehole on their page. So yeah, that happened. Basically the only person who won in that live stream was Justin Wang because he managed to prank everyone. Okay, here's the fucking this is not the event. Where's the here it is. Okay, this is something interesting. So we'll go through the definition of smoking gun first. So thank you, Bill Baines, for this. What is this? Oh shit, that looks terrible. Hang on. Is there a way I can make that a bit bigger? Shame. Well, good thing it's just audio. So here we go. Bill Baines made this. So this is so with the whole Creepshow ART thing, there's been like the funny thing about the Creepshow ART thing is that instead of like, you know, sitting back waiting for like everything to pan out and listening to the people actually affected, every motherfucker's been on top of each other, fucking having to go at each other. Like it's just been a war. It's just been like infighting. It's like, why is everybody shooting each other? Like, she's done something. Like, the evidence is very much against her. Her first response was terrible, so she kind of painted herself a bad light. Her leaving during it wasn't the best, and the reason for leaving wasn't explained very well, so she kind of left everyone on red, basically. But now everyone's fucking fighting each other over, like, the definitions of fucking words. So Tommy C, like, debated some chick called Peanut. And she had the most amazing quote. It's like, what is it? Do you get pussy? Stuff like that. And, like, it was like, pulled up in a... it was weird. But anyways, I'll give my thoughts on that. But this is, like, a debate with Tommy C over the word fucking smoking gun. So here we go.
Smoking gun. A piece of incontrovertible incriminating evidence. Incontrovertible, not able to be denied or disputed. Indisputable, incontestable, undeniable, irrefutable.
Somebody that went to school, community college with Creepshow ART came out and admitted and has screenshots to prove it that Creepshow ART was definitely obsessed with Emily, was stalking her, looking for personal and private information, her address, her phone number, and admitted to and was proud of stalking her, prank calling her, going after her YouTube channel.
This is the person making the allegation. I'm talking to my audience now, right? There is no conversation between Shannon and this person. What does it prove? What does this prove? What's the smoking gun here?
Circumstantial, pointing indirectly toward someone's guilt, but not conclusively proving it. Not conclusive.
You don't
Still
know.
circumstantial
Shannon,
evidence.
it is definitely because of what this person released. It is still circumstantial evidence, but it proves that
that is not a smoking gun. Circumstantial evidence is never a smoking gun. Not
it's
a
a
day.
smoking gun to me. What's
No,
just been released is a smoking gun to me.
All right, it's a smoking gun to you. All right, this is why nobody should listen to you. Did you ever consider for a second that he might be misrepresenting something?
And if he is, I will make sure to stream
But you
about
called it a
that.
smoking gun!
Because I believe it is. Under the circumstances, that is a smoking gun
No,
to
it
me.
isn't. It's not absolute.
You
You
disagree.
did that. You
Listen,
did that.
you disagree. That's fine.
That is not
Why
something-
is it? Why is it that I can say, okay, you disagree, cool. Why can't you say the same?
Incontrovertible, not able to be denied or disputed.
That's what you're
It's a
saying is not the
smoking
definition of a smoking gun. So you're-
under the circumstances.
That's not, it's under the circumstances, nothing. It's either a smoking gun. It's a binary fucking thing.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. A lot of people have been saying that all this, at best, most of this is like it's, at best, most of the information is like, it's damning, but it's like not, there's like no smoking gun. There is no fucking proof. There's nothing, there's not a receipt that is like, this is definitely, it's just a lot of things that are linking up that look like the case, but not a smoking gun. It's like the whole issue of the situation. It's a lot of he said, she said like type of things, and it's just like, that's why I'm touching it. I'm not touching it yet. I'm not making a fucking full statement, because if by the off chance someone comes back and proves everyone wrong, everyone's gonna look like fucking morons. So everyone rushing in to make a video now, it's just, it's like dumb. Wait it out, wait a month, and then if nothing happens, that's when you go in saying, okay, so since there's been this much silence, it's probably like actually happened. So yeah, but the best part of the stream came like towards the end, and
You're being
Bill Baines has it. So here we go.
You're being dishonest.
No, I can't even fucking explain myself. How you can't
No.
even, you can't even explain
Every
yourself.
time I try to
don't
talk,
buy-
you go.
I don't buy Emily because if she put a video in
Based on what?
Let me finish. I don't buy Emily.
You're a problem. You know that. You're not even entertaining
You
about
won't
it.
let me talk,
You're not
you
funny.
stupid
You're
broad.
not intelligent.
You're dumb as a fucking brick.
You need
and
to
you're
work
gonna
it
drive
out.
some poor guy
This
to his
is why
grave
your
early.
channel is
Your
not
husband's
doing
going
well.
to die at
Are
50
you aware
years
of
old
this?
because you can't shut up. You're just going on and on and on. And it's just enough to make any man want to blow his fucking brains out. Boy, at least you get a good stream out of that. My God, let me finish. Thank you. I don't buy Emily's story. Because when
Why?
Nick was in the chat, when Nick was in the chat,
That's the donation. That's the donation. That was
all right, I don't buy Emily's
Simmer
story.
down, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch! I can't believe you made me say that. God!
I can handle
Shut
it.
the
I'm not a
fuck
child.
up! I don't buy Emily. At least she's lost a lot of credibility with me because when it was in. Get her fucking out of here, that fucking cunt! Get out! Bye! I'm done with you.
God.
Bye.
Oh no. Oh, this has to be. This has to be on par with last year's Lieutenant Cobra. I don't care if your family's hit by a Mack truck. This is going in the end of the year live stream or end of the year video. That is just too funny. Holy shit. Oh, dude, she's fucking annoying though. Jesus Christ. Oh god. I probably would blow my brains out if that happened. God damn. Oh god, let's not talk about that person. Jesus Christ. And Jessix got married, so congrats, Jessix. Let's go through the rounds. Brittany Venti was assaulted by some fucking random dude in New York, because that's apparently a New York thing. He got arrested, so that's good. What else happened? Basically using the Bill Baines Twitter account to let's see what's happening. Yeah. Okay, one thing about the Creepshow ART thing that I really didn't like, and it had to do with this peanut lady. Like the other night when they were streaming and then Nick Diorio came on and Nick started like saying how he didn't like Emily's video because he thought it was banned. Like, fair enough. You can dislike a video if you like it's not being an ist of any kind. It's a critical opinion of a video. If a video is like 2 hours long and it had to be made, like it didn't have to make, like it's weird. It's one of those situations where like in hindsight probably should have been done better. But my issue was when Emily went into the chat and started saying shit about fucking Nick. Like, where is it? I gave Bill Baines these screenshots are mine. If you, I got these screenshots because I was watching it. I'm like, bro, this is weird. So basically, this peanut lady had the they had what's it called? They had the live stream on members only chat because of like something, like they were getting attacked by like raiders and stuff. So what happened was Emily paid to chat in this thing while Nick was debating. She was making comments like, "This is not a great take, Nicholas," like trying to police what he was saying. And like, why are you coming to some random apparently this person only had 2,000 like subscribers, and she's coming into this live stream trying to fucking like control the narrative and shit. It's fucking weird. And then she goes and say, "This guy reminds me of Anthony. Just wants to watch the world burn." Like, how are you gonna fucking compare him to somebody you've accused of raping you, who's been harassing you, who's apparently had your like CP of you? Like, that's not a good. This is like the messiest situation I've ever seen, and I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Like, what the fuck? What else do you say? This guy is a big oof. Like, I know Nick is massive. Don't need to fat shame him. And he may be obnoxious as fuck, and he may sometimes have a very blunt opinion. But like, you can't just compare him to somebody you've just accused of rape and shit. Like, come on, dude. This is not how we do things. Yeah? We don't do this. This is not how we do internet, and this is not how we do public image stuff, bruv. What has Bill Baines been tweeting? Let's have a look. Let's just go on a Bill Baines Twitter thing. We'll just say that was disappointing. Dude. She put slasher in there. Oh dear. Slasher moment. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Bro. What? Tipster has a folder called Tipster Nudes. 1 PNG. That's funny. And yeah. Oh god. Okay, let's critique Sykes' post here. There's a huge gap between well-researched and edited commentary videos going in depth about a topic with evidence versus drama videos talking about meaningless and often false gossip over a still frame of gifs or tea. They are not the same. Then again, what's Tipster? Tipster's like the odd one out here. I feel bad for Tipster. He's like in his own realm. But again, he doesn't do edited commentary videos. And he doesn't really go in depth. He just covers the news. Like, ugh. I don't know. I think everyone who's had a take, everyone involved in this whole discussion just had a bad take. And this stupid. So he's literally not a white. Oh, God. Why did Tipster delete all his tweets? Anyways, I think that's... Let's check. What do I have list? Yep. Tommy C. Funny Time. For length of stream... How long have we been streaming for? Who used a body hat? What? Why doesn't it like tell you how long the stream's been going for? Oh, it does down here, doesn't it? Oh, I've been live for... Okay, so basically what I've done is I've set a 2-hour limit on the stream. And we've completely missed it by 45 minutes. So that's great. Congrats, everyone. We totally didn't do a great job on this. But other than that, it's been a decent stream. Anyone in chat have anything to say? Any questions? If you look closely above the me, if you can see there in writing, you got your line ad update, your line ad status update. He's still very horny. That's the line ad update. I just realized how nobody told me that the chat box is not perfectly lined up, and that's very triggering. You know, it's really triggering my why can't I do this? Sorry, now we're just getting attacked by... Okay, now I've made you all small. So I'm going to drag you over a bit so you're like kind of central. There we go. That's better. I like that. I like it when it all comes together and looks very nice. But yeah, if no one else has any more questions or concerns, I don't even know if I've got an outro. Actually, I don't have an outro. I made an outro in like 5 seconds because I'm a gangster. Okay, but also I'm just gonna gloat. Look how fucking good that is. Like, look at that. Look, like you can't say that's not a sick intro. Like, come on. Look at that. How good's that? That's sick. Gabbie Hanna. Oh, that is orgasmic, bruv. That took me about 10 minutes to make because After Effects and my PC just don't like each other because I don't have an SSD NVMe type of thing. But like, oh, look at it. Look at it go. It just looks so good. God, love it. 10 out of 10. Let's just check if I've got any notifications in here. No, I've just got from highlights from Formula 1. All right. I do believe that's all I have to say. That's all the topics covered. I may have talked a bit too much shit today, but other than that, I think we are pogging, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you to, let's have a little look. Thanks to Danny for the $3 super chat donation. Thanks to Lumi for the $10 donation. Especially for the fact that you got Bill Baines to say money. And I also transferred the donation settings. So if I get a donation of $15, we get Tipster doing his rap. And a $25 plus donation gets John Swan rapping some very X-rated lyrics. So for the next stream, you know what's coming. You know what's happening. Next stream probably won't be as fucking shit. Next stream will probably have a Bill Baines. I don't know what's happened to Bill Baines. I think he's out touching grass for once in his life. He's weird, that kid, honestly. Did you know he abuses children? Yeah, that's a thing. Quote me on that. Bill Baines abuses kids. Yeah. Yes, thank you for testing out Super Chat. Now we know that the channel works. And we know that my channel will get a grand total revenue. Like, this channel has literally just recently, like, it got monetized the other day. So I have made a total of 3 cents because most of my videos get fucking copyright claimed because of Epidemic Sound, and the others get demonetized because new channel monetization. You kind of got to work your way up through the yellows. So other than that, I'll see you all next time for whatever happens. Probably, let's just say probably it's another stream sometime next week, maybe. Don't know. You know what? I bought a $46 bottle of like discounted whiskey. I'm gonna have a whiskey and I'm gonna get to bed because let's go. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you all for joining. Thanks for the donos, and until next time, I will see you then.